And we're live on air. Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hey. How's it going?
My, traditional greeting of my people.
Oh my gosh, Cat joined. I love it.
Of course, you gotta have the animal.
Pressing random keys on my keyboard, it's all good.
If my snake was not if he wasn't a corn snake, I'd totally bring him out and just have him hang out. But he is a corn snake, so he is neurotic and he will not sit like a good snake.
He wants nothing to do with you.
Drama with the snake. You don't even know.
Absolutely not.
He's just happy to watch me in his tank. Like sometimes I'll pull the thing up and I'll be like, "Hey Jeffrey, how's it going?" He kind of comes out and he gives me a little, "Hey mom, what's up? You gonna bring me out? Because I don't want to leave."
And that's it. And that's enough.
You gotta learn what your pets like, right? Their personality, and mine is a neurotic little shit. So
it's totally true.
That's what I get. I love him though. He's adorable.
Are they social? Are they social with each other?
They can be. I had actually a pair of snakes. They were two brothers that were raised together from the same clutch, and they had been sadly neglected. So they learned to just depend on each other. So you couldn't separate these snakes. And they were not good breeding anymore, even though they're like perfect for breeding, as in the type they are. One was a pastel python. The other one was a cinnamon python, and they would have made beautiful babies. Like, it was really kind of sad, that part. But I understood, like, I was abused too. So, I take animals in that other people seem to, don't want, especially if they're snakes. I'm like a snake mama. You just bring all your little snake babies to me. I will take care of them.
Sweet.
I will give them a good life. But yeah, they ended up dying pretty young because they had a respiratory infection when I got them. I didn't know that, but yeah, because they were neglected. They were left in their tank. And it was dirty and all that. Yeah, so I just gave them the best life I could. Took care of them. One of them learned to trust me. The other one didn't. He would never trust anyone ever again. And I understand. His name was Marco. Marco was the asshole. And Liberace was the nice one.
God damn it, Marco.
Yeah. They're really cute.
Hello, Jamie. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Hello, Bazo. What's up? Zachary. And Jessica. What's going on? Thank you for happy first year. Thank you so much. We're celebrating tonight, guys. Please take the time to admire all of our hats.
Yes. You put hats on.
I have a fucking veil. I have a fucking
hat.
I am a classy bitch tonight. I have a fucking veil.
Fuck yes.
And a dead thing on my top hat. This is a raccoon skull, and it's real. Of course it is.
Also, this is Victoria's belated birthday, so happy birthday to Vic. That was last weekend.
Thanks, guys.
Of course. How old are you now? 22?
30.
Damn it.
Close.
We were trying to go with it. We were trying to go with like a very young age. I think you're still our youngest girl though. So.
Oh really?
Oh yes, you are.
Yeah.
I think by quite a bit, actually.
Who's the oldest?
We're old. I think I'm the oldest. I'm old as fuck.
Okay, when's your birthday?
When's my birthday?
Yeah.
It was April 2nd.
Mine was April 24th.
But I'm older than you.
All right. Just by like a week, maybe.
I'm 40. No, I'm 40. 40.
Fine.
I win.
Fine.
I totally win. The movie Void. What's up?
Void. What's up, my brother?
Yeah, I'm liking seeing some new faces in here right now.
Oh, yeah.
Some of my peeps are in here.
I love it.
Yeah. Zachary, how's it going, buddy?
I know we were real short notice on this month.
Yeah, for
We were
real.
slacking big time. Sorry about it. We really are. We'll do better next month. We'll plan it much better next month. Okay, we'll let you guys know like in advance.
I mean, it's the summer, you know.
We'll try.
It is the summer. As long as we're getting our show on for you guys every month, That's
Yeah.
all we care about.
Yes. We are still here.
We're still here after a year. We made it. Hi, Edgar.
It's a big deal, dude. YouTube's
It
made
is
this
a
so
big
hard.
deal.
You know, YouTube's made this
It's
so
true.
fucking hard.
It's true. I agree
The
with
fact
you.
we're still around is like that's what I'm gonna do next month when I have my anniversary because I'm like, fuck yeah, I survived. I did this
Party
stuff.
it up. Celebrate and party.
Yay.
Well, you guys, I honestly need to discuss the freaky forecast right now
Uh-oh.
because it's 63 and rating in Detroit. And literally 5 days ago, it was 98 degrees. So Michigan's having like a problem deciding what's happening with the weather. They're having a real issue. I don't know if I appreciate it or not. I don't know what to say about it. 63 and rainy. It's 35 degrees colder today than it was 5 days ago. I don't know, guys.
I would take it. I'm dying down here.
Let's see. You are. I swear to God, you're always dying down there.
Yeah, it's true though.
Tell us about it. It is true. I agree.
I was like 90. It was 90 today, but like it's been. We've gotten in our vehicle and it said like the temperature. Like we were in a parking lot and it said like the temperature outside was like 107. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Jesus fucking
not cool.
Christ.
Yeah.
That is
Like,
awful.
Yeah, we went down to Florida like to buy a van, and then we got in our other car. That's a black truck, so it magnetized, like, you know, it's just like more heat. And like, yeah, it's like straight up this parking lot where you're sitting in is 107 degrees right now. That's how fucking hot it is. That's so fucking hot, and it's humid too. So like our humidity is like 80. Like 75%, and it's always raining too, so then it like cools down during the rain, but then it gets super fucking hot after it rains because the sun comes out.
Ew.
It's so gross. And like every day it rains, every freaking day it's raining. It rained today, it rained yesterday, it rained like last week, it rains every fucking day down here now.
I'm so sorry.
It's not supposed to. It's like really unusual for it to rain this much. I mean, I know I'm close to Florida, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's the end times.
Yeah.
The end times. Lita's dying in fucking what's it called? I can't, like, I'm having a brain problem. Like I kept wanting to say Atlanta and Georgia at the same time. I don't know why. I've lost my mind, guys.
Called the dirty.
Monia, how you doing? Jessica in Canada somewhere. 11. Can you what does 11 mean, Victoria?
Victoria.
I don't know because I don't know Fahrenheit.
I feel like that's really cold. I feel like that's really cold.
It's not. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't think it's cold. Maybe it's because I live in Canada. I don't know.
Yeah, like I lived in Canada. That could get colder. Like way colder.
Oh yes, for sure.
Work on it, Canada. You're not cold enough today.
You guys are failing at being Canada.
Jeez.
Victoria, how's
If you ask Trump, I mean.
Oh God, help us all. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't know what world I live in anymore. I just don't. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Okay, Jessica's in Newfoundland.
Oh yeah.
She's a newfie.
No.
I would like to know, Jessica, if you get all those newfie jokes. Like, do people tell a lot of newfie jokes to you? Just wondering. Victoria, what's going on
Oh, not too much.
in your neck of the woods as far as the weather goes?
Yeah, I'll give you the freaky forecast for here. So
Fantastic.
right now it's about 18 degrees Celsius here, which is apparently 64 Fahrenheit. I looked it up. So I don't know. It's been pretty rainy here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. It was hot here like maybe about a few days ago, but then it cooled down. which is nice because I don't like it when it gets too hot.
Yeah.
98 is pushing it. Okay. It's really pushing it.
It's too much.
I don't know how you live your life, Lita. I really don't.
I don't either. Sometimes I like get up and I'm like outside. I'm like, why am I doing this? But then it's like you have to work. You know, I have to work, but my job is outside. I just can't wait for like the fall. I'm so ready. I know it's June, but I'm so ready for it to be like fall, and I'll enjoy being outside and working. But like right now, it's so miserable.
Yes.
Like we bought umbrella hats. I don't know if you. It's like an umbrella you can use in your head. Yeah, it's funny, right? But like I'm not getting sunburned anymore because I wear that like on the daily. And
That's
like
fucking hilarious.
you kind of have to because you'll die. Like you'll see that if you don't have I don't know.
You will
I'd be able
die.
to have it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want you dropping dead. Thanks.
I know. I don't either.
No. That'd be very tragic.
After Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Then.
Yes. Queenie, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
It's like 70 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so I'm staying inside.
Did you go outside to feel the weather today?
No. I'm telling you from my phone because like last time I got put on the spot, so I'm like, fuck you guys.
But I like it when you're like, I don't know, I don't go outside. Why would I know that?
I'm a cave dweller, okay?
Oh god. All right, good. Well, we're all surviving our weather, so thank God for that.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to start talking about our movie?
Yeah, I guess we can.
It's Queenie's pick.
Yeah.
So Queenie, do you want to like give us a synopsis or something, or how would you like to start?
You want me to just like read it off, or do you want me to? Like,
What you talk about it in your own words, however you want to do it. How about that?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So imagine me when I was like 14 years old, and my sister is like not as angry as me, but still pretty angry because she has to put up with my ass. And I am a selfish fucking brat because I'm 14. But then I get my period and I can't handle all the feels I have anymore. And then a fucking werewolf attacks me. And my poor sister, who's been like at my side since forever, because we're like bonded by blood. And she has to fucking clean up my mess now that I am been scratched by a werewolf, having my hormonal changes and having my werewolf changes. I am just a giant cunt. I end up developing these beautiful breasts. I walk through the halls like a queen. I start killing people. It's just beautiful. You gotta watch it. Ginger snaps. It is an allegory for like being a woman. It's an allegory for getting your first period. It's got werewolf stuff in it. The effects are great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. 10 out of 10.
She already rated that. She doesn't.
I'm already there. I'm already there.
She is fucking done.
Like my cigarette, I'm done.
I want to know who of the townsfolk watched it too. Oh, hi, Brian and Wendy's Creepy Corner. What's up? Hey, Steven. Hey, Lindsay. What's going on, guys? I like to verbally just acknowledge everyone. I know it can be annoying, but I just have to. Also, Michael Villegas, our vice mayor, is working, and he's watching this on replay. So, hi, Michael. We miss you. We truly do.
We do miss you, Michael.
Okay. Anyways. So, Queenie, give us when did you first see this movie? You see it when it first came out?
I think I saw it when it came out on DVD the first time. Because I don't think I had seen it in theaters, but it's a Canadian movie. So I got to see this homegrown Canadian production that had werewolves in it. And they were female werewolves dealing with the shit that I was dealing with, and it was something I could fucking relate to. It was great. They're in this suburb of fucking suburbia, where everything looks the same. And then this shit happens. It's great.
There's a fucking werewolf on the loose.
a fucking werewolf.
I don't think I had seen it. I rewatched it the other night, but I don't think I had seen it in at least 10 years.
Wow.
So it was a good refresher.
God, like everything I love now is so super old. Like what? What is happening? I'm not that old.
It is like 18 years old.
God,
Yeah, it was out in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
Had we all already seen the movie?
I have before. Like it's been a while, and I don't honestly know why it's been a bit since I've watched it. I guess like you always think shit's gonna be on Netflix forever, and then when you want to see it, it's fucking gone. You know?
Oh, FYI, for anyone who hasn't seen it and wants to watch it, it is on YouTube. Free, obviously.
Okay.
The full movie.
Yeah, that's where I watched it too.
I used
Yes.
to so.
Vic, was it your first time?
Yeah, that was my first time.
Oh, I love it. New. I like how there's a lot of new movies to you, Victoria.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the ones we've been talking about. I'm loving it. It's not, well, it's different. I think it's a different opinion when you watch something, especially that's older,
Mm-hmm.
and you're watching it now for the first time. Like, I feel like it gives a different perspective. Like, it's a different point of view on it, which is cool. All right. So, what did we all think? I'm sorry. I'm put it down. I'll stop. Can I tell you my favorite part of the movie?
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? The asshole kid who's smoking pot with Ginger.
What is his name?
Who gets infected? Was it like Josh or something like that? Townsfolk. Do you guys remember?
Let me look. Let me IMDb it because yeah,
It's gonna drive you nuts.
it is gonna drive me nuts.
I'm dying that Queenie doesn't know it right now.
Yeah. Well, you know. I've partied before. We'll just put that there.
Let's just
Partied
leave it
before
at
this.
that.
I was partying before this.
Oh
You
god.
might say.
The
I see his
movie
face
Void
in my
said
head.
we are
like I can see his face clear as day in my head, and I'm like, why can't I fucking remember his name?
Yeah, same.
Ah.
I feel like it starts with
Michael?
Adam,
Uh,
Josh.
Where
It's
is the
something
cast?
just boring like that.
Shit. Is it a J? Jason?
It's Jason, I think.
Jessica said Jason.
Sam is the other guy, like the guy.
Oh, the drug dealer guy?
The guy that hits the werewolf with the van, and then
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
sorry, my
I
dog.
loved him, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay, so wait, so it is Jason?
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so when Bridget, after Ginger and this kid have sex, and he goes into the bathroom and he's peeing and he starts peeing blood and freaks out. And Bridget sees the whole thing and she's like looking at him in shock and awe. And he's got like blood on his pants. He's like, "What are you looking at? My pen exploded. My red pen." It was so funny to me. I don't know why, but I was cracking up.
No, that's a
Great
great.
humor in Ginger Snaps. It's great.
That was hilarious.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did enjoy the
Little
humor.
That are fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
Like
for
when she's,
sure.
Like Justin Cramps. Like I love that.
Oh my god.
Just for the
Yeah,
record, it's not just and cramps.
Justin cramps don't belong in the same
That's exactly how
sentence.
it feels.
I know. I'm like, good. Did someone fucking tell them? That's goddamn truth. So
Great.
true. Okay, how much did you guys love the mom? What's her name? Mia. Didn't she used to be married to Tom Cruise? What's her name? The mom. Fucking loved her.
Let's see.
We're so bad at this right
Mimi
now.
Rogers. Well, that's her,
Mimi. There you
that's
go.
that's her real name.
Yeah, that's her
name
actual.
is Pamela.
Yes. She was fucking hysterical in that movie.
Yeah.
I loved her. She's talking about them getting their periods at the dinner table. The dad cannot handle it. He's like, we're eating. And the daughters are just so cunty. They're so bitchy. They're so mean to her. I felt bad for her. Why are, like, is there a reason that they were so bitchy? Or is just
sisters? I mean, fucking, have you ever had a sister?
Oh, I have a sister, but we weren't like bitchy to our parents like that.
Me and my sister were we hated each other.
Well, we were mean to each other. We weren't mean to our parents. We were mean to each other, though, for sure.
But we called our situation the war, and we were soldiers in the war, and that was all that kept us together. Was that we had to put up with our bitchy mother.
Right. True. True.
So, sometimes it happens.
Like they were just like. I love this movie and I love like the two female characters in it, but honestly, they were just like edgelords. Yeah, like, for real. They were fucking edgelords. Like, oh,
man, I was an edgelord once though. Like when I was young, like, that was me. I was a fucking edgelord. I thought I was so hardcore. Like, no, young Queenie, you're adorable. You're an adorable baby werewolf. It's okay.
Yeah, they were. It was a bit much.
It was hysterical. Their fucking pictures are the best. Oh, that's
okay. Oh my God, you don't know how much I want to talk about this. As a photographer, you don't know how much I loved that. And I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, oh my God, I wish I had watched it a little early and remembered that part. Because all I wanted to do was like go to my sister's house and take pictures of my nieces, like in death poses. I'm like, would that be weird? Like, would she have a problem with that? She wouldn't. She'd let me do it. I appreciated that so much. They did such a good job. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. All of them were like super good. Like, I think like one of my favorites was like when they were like sitting like outside of their like little like their dollhouse, you know what I mean? But it was like their playhouse.
Yes.
And, like, drinking poison in teacups, and then you saw them just like sitting there. Like I was like, that's so fucking badass. Like like kind of goals right there. I was like, that's like the cool thing about them is that they were all those like crazy fucking pictures, and then they turned it in for a school project, which like honestly, like if I was their age, I probably wouldn't have had the balls to do something like that and then just turn and be like, yo, this is my fucking project.
Yeah. That was fucking awesome. And they loved it too. The class loved it.
Yeah.
Not the teacher so much.
It was so funny. Disturbed, aren't I? Like, who says that? What would you want me to say? Yes.
Yeah.
You should be.
It was awesome. And when they were later on in the movie, when they were trying to cover up whatever, I forget who Ginger had or what had happened. I think it was when she killed the girl, the bully chick. And the mom came in and saw the blood. And she's like, I thought I told you girls, no more dying in the house.
Yeah. Like it's so normal.
Yeah, she was used to it.
Crazy.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Vic, what did you think? Like, give us a favorite moment.
So like Lita mentioned, the part where they showed the tea party where they were drinking the poison, I just thought that was the best thing ever. That was amazing. And also the part where they covered up that death by pretending to fake the death that you just talked about, Laura. Those are probably my favorite parts. They were hilarious.
I know.
And also when that douchebag guy was like running through the hallway with like the blood on his pants. That was awesome.
My red pen. Hello, Tony in the chat. Oh, by the way, guys, Tony would like to be named the president of the Freaky Girls Live fan club.
Oh,
so I hereby name him president of the fan club.
You have been dubbed.
Eventually, everyone will have a position and a title. That's what I think. Hey, Phil, what's up? And Reanimated Reviews, what's going on? Okay, so as a first-time watcher, Victoria, and actually this is for everyone, Okay, so if I'm clear, they did not use any CGI in this movie, correct?
I think it was all practical.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Which
sure.
was so good. I think they did a great job, and that was 18 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was extremely well done.
Loved it. I love that it wasn't like a traditional looking werewolf either. It was very unique in the style and very feminine. You know?
Ooh, good point on that. Very good point.
Yeah, they did a really good job on it. Compared to like other werewolves that like have had a bigger budget, I would think. Like it looks really, really good. I don't know how much Silver Bullet had compared to that, but that werewolf is terrible. That is a horrible looking werewolf. It's the worst werewolf ever, in my opinion. But
what year was that one?
It was older, but like that shouldn't even matter really, because American Werewolf in Paris is, or not Paris, in London is old as fuck too, and that werewolf is fucking amazing looking. Mm-hmm. So it shouldn't matter the year. I think Silver Bullet was like 80 something, and this is 2000, so there is like a gap. But like I said, like you can't fall back on it being old, because that doesn't mean anything really. If people know what the fuck they're doing, they're gonna get it done and make it look amazing with what they've got. You can do it because Werewolf in London like definitely proves that. So
yep, good point. Very good point. Steven is thanking Queenie for introducing him to the films. And I know he told me the other day he just purchased, I think, the third one to complete his set.
Yep.
So
he's into it now. He's in deep.
I like it.
I've seen the second one.
I have not seen any of the sequels.
I feel like the second one was okay, but I don't really remember it. But I only saw it once, so it's not like I can really say anything, honestly.
Queenie, how are the sequels? Tell us. I know you've seen them.
The second one is okay. It's not bad. It's its own interesting little story, but it still has Bee in it, and she's basically turning into a werewolf and trying to deal with it. And then she meets some weird characters along the way, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. So she doesn't use the whatever that stuff's called, the cure.
It's not really a cure. They explain later that it.
Okay.
But that's in the second movie, and then in the third one, it's like this kind of historical horror movie. It's really dumb. It's really weird. Like it has them back in it again, but in like historical times. I don't like it. Ginger Snaps. Is it Ginger Snaps Back? Is that one? I forget what it's called. It's the third one.
Okay.
There we go. I can do 3 right there.
Good job.
Yeah.
So how many are there in total?
Just 3.
Are there 3?
Just 3.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you were saying there was more than that.
No,
well,
I think we talked about doing more, but
there's Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed, and then there's Ginger Snap Back. And Ginger Snap Back looks like they're in like old timey set in 19th century Canada.
It's like they're in some fort somewhere, you know. It's like, what the fuck? What is this shit?
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking that I was like, I don't know about this.
Not so sure.
So wait, did Victoria did you do your what you thought on the film? I don't know if we ever got to that, because she's the one that hasn't watched it twice.
Oh, right? True.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Queenie, don't hate me, but I'm not a huge fan of werewolf movies.
Oh no.
But I don't know why. I think I never really had watched them previously, so I never really thought I liked them. But I just saw An American Werewolf in London for the first time a few weeks ago, and I actually loved it. So it was kind of cool to watch that and then watch this so soon after, because now I think I like werewolf films. So
yes,
yeah. So I think I need to kind of watch some more, and then yeah.
Not all of them are great though. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's like vampire film. like vampire. Like, you guys got Twilight, okay? So don't even.
That was a mistake. And yeah, we're not going to. Whoever, like, somebody is going to burn that whole like film reel. Like, eventually, like in the future, someone's going to find it and be like, "No, this doesn't exist anymore." And we won't have to hear about fucking Twilight vampires anymore because they ruined fucking vampires. And whoever wrote that book ruined them too. So
Stephanie Meyer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Well, it's weird because well, I don't want to say it's. I'm gonna say it's weird because she's Mormon, so she kind of did write it from like a sort of religious point of view, in the way that like they didn't have sex till they got married and all that crap. But I don't want to turn this into a Twilight discussion. I'm just saying that when I found out that she was Mormon, I'm like, that's kind of makes more sense now, I guess. Sort of.
Doesn't make it better. Just makes it make sense.
Just made more sense in my mind after that. That's all. So, anyways, did you guys love the very end scene, like the way it was shot in their girls' bedroom, and Ginger has been killed. Spoiler alert. You guys know we're all about spoilers. Ginger is now dead, and she's like holding her, and the way the beds are and the way the lighting is, I thought it was so cool. It just looked really cool. That was one of my favorite parts. Just the way it ended, like the way they panned out on it and stuff.
Yeah. Like it kind of looks like graves, like sort of.
Yeah.
Like it looks like fucking like not like gravestones, like fucking graves, you know? Like, I don't know, that's just kind of what it reminded me of. And then like their pictures are sort of like in a cross shape, which like I guess that's kind of what they were going for. Like that was their like aesthetic for their room. That like they were just like death enthusiasts, and I think that way they did that shot made it look even more like a fucking like 6 foot under grave thing. To me, that's kind of what it made me think of.
That's a really good point. I don't think I took that, and I need to look at it again now because I really, really loved it. Say that again, Vic.
I want to watch that part again now because I totally missed that.
Yeah, it's cool. It looks really cool.
It just reminds me of it. Just the way they're like, I don't know, like put together, like just the way the beds are and the crosses on the headboard, like not headboards, but on the wall above their headboards. So yeah, it just reminded me of that, like very like cemetery, like towards the end, especially with someone like dying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Made me think of that. You know what's a good werewolf movie that you should watch, Victoria, is Dog Soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah, you should watch that.
Approval.
That's a good werewolf movie, and I just saw that recently. It's pretty brutal. It's pretty fucking brutal. I'm not gonna lie.
Do a list of my favorite werewolf films.
I was like,
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I would watch it. Should I say?
I'm a little bit like Victoria too. I'm not a huge fan of werewolf movies. I don't think many of them are done that well, I guess.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them. It's just not like my thing.
You know?
Yeah.
I should do that. I should do a werewolf list and be like, hey guys, watch this shit. This is good shit.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, will you recommend us some werewolf movies? Recommend the townsfolk and us a few. Like, give us your top 3 besides Ginger Snaps. Like right now, give us your top 3 besides Ginger Snaps.
American Werewolf in London, Dog Soldiers, Wolf Cop.
Oh my god. I was not expecting that.
The movie's hysterical. I love it.
Oh no.
It's so bad. It's so bad. But good.
I haven't seen that.
Oh shit! I don't know if you need to see that.
I don't know. Is it gonna be like
That's another good one.
Because there's just some movies that like I just really like can't.
Trick or Treat. There's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Late Phases
Yep.
is decent too.
Yeah.
That's a decent movie.
Yep, there's some good ones. It's just that people don't know that. So maybe if I help you,
That's still
my
best.
nerdy werewolfness.
Give us your guidance.
I even watched the bad ones. Like,
Michael Long said
Werewolf.
late phases.
Yeah.
Yeah, Late Phases is a good one.
Yep. Phil mentioned the werewolf segment in Waxwork.
Ooh, yeah.
That's cool. Jamie says she only likes Skinwalkers as far as werewolf movies go.
I haven't seen that in a while.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Wolf Dong, yes. Wolf Dong, that is a thing. Thanks, Werewolf Cop.
Are you serious? Are you serious
Oh,
right now? I
Yeah.
can't.
We're serious.
I can't. So what? He goes around with his penis hanging out. What's going on?
Oh no, there's this love scene.
Oh, so you see wolf penis?
It's done to Moonlight Desires by Gowan. Guy was only popular for 5 minutes in the 80s. Okay. It's the best worst thing you've ever seen.
Oh shit. I think I might just look up that scene. Maybe I don't need to watch the whole movie, but I'll look up that scene because that sounds amazing.
You need to see that, dude.
Glory.
Oh, Jason Bear, Jamie said. He's pretty fine
True.
looking. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Can't argue about that.
No one can. Bad Moon. Never heard of that one. Edgar said Bad Moon.
It is very good.
I'm clearly not storied enough in werewolf movies. So luckily we have an actual werewolf in our group that can guide us and support us.
I will lead you with the howls.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do you guys want to hear a fun fact?
Sure.
My husband is not scared of much, but if you ask him what he's scared of, he will say werewolves.
That's awesome.
I think it's so fun. I make fun of him all the time. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'm like, what? Like, why? What?
This is all go to.
Like, that's like saying I'm afraid of fucking vampires. Like, it's too
Vampires,
much.
they can like charm you and shit. So you're like, oh, you're pretty.
But they're just not real.
Werewolves
That's
are
all
just
I'm
people who
saying.
turn into monsters.
Oh my god, he gets my shit all the time for that. Like, he'll get a little freaked out watch it. He watches a lot of werewolf movies too, and he'll get freaked out. American Werewolf in London, that'll freak him the hell out. It's so fucking hilarious.
They don't freak me out anymore. Maybe when I was a kid they did, but now it's more just like I'm obsessed.
Oh, he's downright scared, downright afraid of werewolves.
That's hysterical.
I think it's great.
Do my face up like a werewolf and see if he gets scared of that.
He probably would. I'm fairly certain he
You know my
would.
fancy makeup version?
Yeah, I think he'd get a little scared.
Get a little scar. I'll flash my fangs and it'll get a little scar.
Little
I
scared.
have a big fear. Big fear.
Guys, I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make fun of my husband. No, I'm kidding. I'll be right back.
You gotta go make fun of him. Yeah.
I thought she was actually gonna go do that.
I do that. Like I do that
thought you-
actually anyway.
I
I
thought
don't
she was
remember.
gonna go and be like, by the way, like we're talking about ginger snaps. And yeah, I know you don't like werewolves. Or maybe like turn the live stream on where he's at. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe he's watching on his phone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? He's trying to be a good friend. He's in the wedding party, so they're having the rehearsal dinner, and they're like, "Queen, you can come to the rehearsal dinner, right?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. This isn't my thing. Fuck you guys. I'm busy. I will be at the wedding. I am not in the wedding party. I am not doing wedding party shit. Goodbye. It's not for me.
That's funny.
I just don't like the wedding shit, you know, all the baggage and the drama. Like, I just want the fun parts, like the cake. I like cake. You know, I don't have to do anything to get cake. You just give me cake. Okay, good. I'm okay with this. I can handle this task. But yeah, weddings just.
When he was like, get the Peach Fuzz mask and scare him with that. Like, that mask is legitimately creepy though. Like, and I don't
like so fake and shitty. So it just looks like any other mask you'd put on, right? Like with hair, with a bit of hair.
Yeah, that and like I don't know. That movie like creeps me out. I do not like. I don't know. That there's something about like Creep 1 and Creep 2 that I'm just like, no.
It's the guy.
You're a fucking weirdo. Please, just like, no. I don't want to spend a weekend with you videographing your fucking weird shit. I don't want that.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
I guess I could talk about like what I thought about Ginger Snaps. I watched this when I was, I think I was in college when I first saw it, and I never heard of the movie before, and I was just like, this is like, these two girls were kind of like what I wanted to be in high school, but never really got to that level of thoroughly like creeping people out by being fucking weird. I just didn't like have that, which was like something to say for like going to a Catholic school and like wearing. Do you guys remember when black nail polish wasn't fucking trendy?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about my phone. But you had to buy that shit during Halloween and save it.
Yeah,
that's the only time you're gonna get that shit. So I was wearing that like to high school, and like people were like, "That's so gross! Like, why are you painting your nails black?" That's the only level of creeped out I got from anybody during school. So like when I saw this movie with these two chicks, I was like, "Damn, I've done it all wrong. I did everything fucking wrong." But like I really love the movie. It's so fucking 90s. Like just the shit that they're wearing is so fucking 90s. And like I don't know. It's just it's kind of like The Craft in that respect to me, that it's just a fucking 90s movie. And it just like oozes 90s shit. Like even the stuff that they say, you know what I mean? Like, you're so fucked. It was like such a thing. Like it's not a thing really anymore. People don't just say that constantly. Not really. But that was like every like other word out of their mouth when they were talking to each other. It's like, you're so fucked. No, you're so fucked, you know? I don't know. I liked it. I like it for its like 90s nostalgia too. So it's kind of got like a nostalgia thing for me. But yeah. It's a good movie. I just don't know why I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it more often. Probably because like I always think it's going to be there, like I said, and then when you want to watch it on Netflix, it's not. It's gone.
You have to appreciate that movie more.
Yeah.
Well, you have it. Because it won't be there forever. Yeah, I'm like that with Netflix too. I'm like, don't take my movies away.
So are we rating it yet?
I was just telling them what I thought. I have another question. Who do you think like was like the more like edgelord sister was? And this is before she turned into a werewolf, so it's no like werewolf. She's not a werewolf yet. Who do you think was like more edgelord?
Bridget.
Yeah.
But she was. I feel like she was more genuinely that way.
Yeah, I think she was fucked up. Like, she was like a dark person, and didn't give like no fuck. Like, if that was a phrase back then, she would be saying, "I give no fuck."
I think like Bridget was going through something completely different than what Ginger's going through. Ginger was going through this like horrific transformation that she was kind of giving into. She didn't really fight it that hard. She wanted an excuse to be a monster, and then she got to be one. Whereas Bridget doesn't want to be a monster. She's trying to fight her darkness. But, you know, dealing with Ginger,
she just is.
Yeah.
She can't help it.
Can't help it. She's legit weird.
Yeah.
And they seem to have quite the normal family and everything. It was that's just the way they were. It's not like they gave us some big background or there was a big reason for it. That's just the way that they were.
Yep. Some people are just fucking spooky, you know?
So, case in point, many of us. We're just spooky people.
Because Ginger is the angry one.
Yes.
She's a redhead.
Yeah. Well, you know, she had her period and all. I mean, that makes me angry.
That's
I'm a bitch whenever.
That's typecasting. And in the movie Ginger Snaps, she's got freaking ginger hair.
Yeah, she's got to be full ginger.
Yeah. Of course she's like raging because that's what they do.
Hey, you guys, our vice mayor is here.
Yay!
Oh, Michael Villegas. How are you doing?
We got a bunch of people. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, everyone. Hey, all of our 15 viewers. Love you all, except for whoever gave us thumbs down.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like
You know what?
person.
Fuck it. We love you too. We've all been drinking. We've all been partying. We don't give a fuck. We love you all.
That was probably like the people that were like, why do they have clothes on? Show your feet.
That
And then
was
there's
pretty
another
funny.
comment,
I wanted to say something, but I just didn't want to give him any attention. But it was pretty funny.
Yeah, so I think those are 3 thumbs down right there.
Mhm.
So.
You're probably right. Probably right about that.
Oh, well.
Sorry about our clothes.
I know. My bad.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
How dare
All right.
I guess we have to rate it.
We do, but can I just bring up one last part? Because I just love the mom so much. I swear to God, she's my favorite character in the movie.
That's your character, isn't it?
I don't know. She's just so funny to me.
The one you relate to.
When the dad is in the yard and he found the fingers,
Tupperware.
and she's like, "They're just props from their project, you baby." She takes him inside, put him in Tupperware, and puts him in the fridge.
And then you see her face. And she
she
actually knows what the fuck is happening.
She
love
knows
that.
that's-
Those little touches.
Why else would she put those in the fridge? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, and she's still with her daughters 100%, which she proves later. She's like, let's all leave and start over. They're like, what about dad? She's like,
It's
no.
okay.
Not him.
He's not gonna be able to handle this. I think that's what she says, right?
I think
He's
so,
not gonna
yeah.
be able to handle this, and like
Mhm.
Drew, like I don't know, like she knows what she's talking about because that, like, he couldn't handle the period talk at the table. Is he really gonna be able to like wrap his head around like my daughter's a werewolf and she like murders dogs and people and she's like turned to people.
I loved it. Sorry, Mom's my favorite character by far. Oh God, she cracked me up. Anyways, I just wanted to get that out there. So if any of you guys have a favorite part you just want to put out there for fun, go ahead before we rate it. I'm cracking myself up over here.
I want to mention that one of my favorite scenes, which is where she's killed the janitor. It's my favorite scene because of how like powerful Catherine Isabel delivers this, right? She just puts her hand in this guy's gut while he's still trying to breathe and just pulls out his guts and he's dead now. And she's like, it feels so good. Right on the dot. It's like fireworks, supernovas. I'm a goddamn force of nature. I could do just about anything. And then she leans into B and whispers, it's like we're not even related anymore. Ooh, oh, gives me feels, girls.
Give me the chills, honey.
Because that's what mania feels like when you're bipolar. It really feels like that. Like you could do anything, and it can twist in your head, and like you can get to a place that's kind of psychotic, which I've been to before. And in that place, I could do anything, and that's dangerous. You know, because I don't have any limits anymore. All of the things have been pulled away from me, all the veils, everything. I can be whatever weird ass shit I am, and I'm a lot of weird shit. So, like, I have friends who've been telling me stories about when I've been in that place, And they're like, it was kind of funny, but it was also like a little scary because we didn't know what direction you were going to go. You were kind of like a wild animal just flailing about, kind of like a werewolf, right? So yeah, I got some funny stories, but they come with a price.
Yeah, little upsetting, maybe.
Yeah.
Wasn't she talking about masturbating when she was saying that?
Yes. Part of it was about the ecstasy of it. Part of it was the pain. She's talking about both because in that state, she's feeling her body slowly transform. Like you can see it in her face. At that point, she's got claws. She's got like the eyes going. You know, she's got squeezing her hair. And that is hurting her. And you see that very vividly later on when she's in the truck and she starts fully going. But before that, it's just this slow, painful thing that's kind of, it's affecting her psychologically. It's affecting her physically. She's just letting go. She doesn't care anymore, you know? And she just proves that with that speech. It feels so good, you know, like you're coming, you know? It's like, ah! Feels! Scary feels.
Oh, man. Yeah, she was pretty badass.
Yeah. I like Catherine Isabel. She's really good.
Whew. Yeah, she was good.
Yes, love her.
She was amazing in American Mary. I love that movie so much.
Yeah,
that's probably favorite movie that she's in is American Mary.
Agreed. She's even better than Ginger Snaps, which says a lot.
Kick-ass movie.
Yeah.
Did we do American Mary?
We haven't done it.
I don't think we have either.
No.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of when Serena dressed up as American Mary for Halloween.
It was American Mary.
Yes.
Awesome.
Which was, that was fantastic, by the way.
So, we haven't rated it yet.
No, we have not. Well, it's a good thing we stuck to just one movie this month because we've been talking about it for an hour.
Yeah.
So it works out. Yep. All right. Queenie already gave us a rating, but go ahead and say it again for anyone else who maybe didn't hear it.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Score. Best movie ever. Oh my God.
Is it your actual favorite movie?
It's one of my top favorites. It's not my favorite. Mine is Rape of the Genetic Opera. That's my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
Because it's got everything I want in a movie. Everything. It's like this mixed bag of crazy shit. Love it. Love it so much.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Okay. I'll go next. I like it a lot. It's not my favorite. Queenie, don't get mad at me. But I give it a solid 7.
That's pretty good for you.
I can be harsh. I can be harsh on this.
You could be pretty harsh. You're harsh mistress.
Well, I don't want to be one of the, like, a lot of times when people are rating movies, it's like a 7.5 or 8 every single time.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's not true. I mean, if it's true, that's fine. But I'm not playing the game. It's a 7, 3. So I did really enjoy it both times that I watched it.
It's a good film. It is a good solid film.
Mm-hmm. And I love the humor mixed in there.
Oh, the dark, twisted humor.
And the funny fucking mom. And my favorite, Pamela.
Yes, yeah. She's definitely your character.
Well, dude, she was wearing a scrunch. She was wearing her hair half up with a scrunchie at one point. Yeah, and it's the best thing I've ever seen. Who wants to go next?
I guess I can go. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5. I really love this movie. It speaks to me. Like, it just speaks to me.
Because you have good taste, dude.
Yeah. I mean, no. I don't really, but I like this movie a lot. It's just I don't know. It's just so like my growing up era, so I could totally get what this chick is going through, you know what I mean? Like everything that she describes about the period and stuff, it's all bullshit. All the stuff that we go through is complete bullshit. And she's
so true.
She's just had it, you know what I mean? They're both fuck it, you know? Basically fuck everybody. I'm gonna do my own shit, and I can relate to that. It speaks volumes even today that just do your own shit and fuck everybody else, and that's pretty much all you have to do.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
And I see the townsfolk is also rating it. So guys, keep rating it. Everyone who's seen it, rate it. Vic, what's your rating?
I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10. I did like the movie, and I like how it had the humor mixed in, and some of the scenes were really cool. I think I was reading that it had a pretty low budget, which is pretty surprising considering it looked amazing. Like you would never know that it had a low budget. Like the effects were great. The one thing that was annoying was that Bee's hair was like obviously a wig, and it looked so bad, and I just kept focusing on it.
I am so glad you just brought that up. It was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So bad.
I don't know. I feel like if I would have seen this when I was in high school, I would have loved it a lot because I feel like I would have related to it a lot because I was just like a weird goth kid in high school. So I feel like I would have just loved this movie in high school. So I wish I would have seen it sooner, but I enjoyed it overall.
So we have a pretty good ratings overall. Vic, do you remember what the budget was on that?
I'm trying to look.
No.
Okay. I'm going to go through and
I think it was a small budget.
see what everyone's ratings was.
But it was.
Oh, hi, Jalissa. Hi, Deacon. What's going on? Hey, John. Who else we got in here? We got some noobs. Not noobs, but just new to tonight. Sorry. Steven, Michael. Okay, ratings. Edgar gives an 8. Steven a 9. Michael Viegas an 8. Michael Long a 9. Jessica gives an 8. Phil a 7.5. So it's pretty good ratings overall. Deacon gives it an 8.
Yeah, not bad.
As well. So nothing lower than a 7.
It's like I have good taste, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, at least.
Also, Deacon said happy birthday, just so everyone knows. Thank you, Deacon. Thank you, Michael. Happy anniversary birthday. I didn't know what to call it. Is it our anniversary or our birthday? It's our both. It's a double celebration.
Anniversary birthday.
Happy birth-iversary. Oh, no. Dino, what's going on?
Ginger snaps with some ginger enough.
Loving it.
How much ginger did you want? Okay.
Yeah.
You were demanding. She was very ginger.
She was quite gingery.
His personality.
Very gingery.
She's the kind of gingers you were warned about.
Yeah. Fucking fiery. Like,
yes, pure fire.
I'm pretty sure if she was any more fiery, like the fucking movie would broke. So
it explodes.
Oh yeah, our town treasurer Steven has a Soska Sisters autograph that he's donating to us whenever we want to give it away. Which I don't have anything prepared for tonight, so I said next month maybe we'll do it.
yeah.
So
That'd be perfect. You know,
yeah.
American Mary, you know.
So next month. Whether or not we pick one of their movies, who knows? You never know. We never know.
Yeah. There's so many.
Actually, I think I have a pick next month, but mine is not one of their movies. It's something completely different. I won't announce it yet, though. I'll wait. Unless people want to hear about it. We'll talk about it later. We got time, guys. We got lots of time. We got all the time in the world.
Is that 5 million?
Phil said happy anniversary. I just said that wrong. He said a happy anniversary. I said anniversary.
That sounds funny.
It's ridiculous. I've had too many Budweisers.
How many have you had?
I don't like 4. Not that many. But I'm partying double because it's anniversary and birthday. Okay.
They're saying Phantasm 2.
Absolutely not Michael's. God damn it. we get harassed day in and day out about. I thought this would end after Phantasm, after we finally watched it, but no, the Michaels will not stop.
That's okay. Steven won't let it go either. He keeps saying you're not tall enough.
He will not
Yeah.
let that go.
He won't let it go.
I don't know. So it had a $5 million budget.
Okay.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a very big
Not
budget.
much, really.
Yeah.
Not really. Not
Mm.
for like practical effects and stuff like that. It's really not that.
But for
I
which
mean,
movie?
for Ginger Snaps,
Oh, I didn't see that one.
no. I mean, they had to make a werewolf, so that's probably like half of it, right?
You're probably right about that.
I mean, like I would feel like that, like costume, like and all that latex and shit would be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Latex is expensive as fuck.
Not when
So
you buy it in bulk.
no, it's still expensive.
It's really hard to make a cheap werewolf film look good.
Robert.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So
Michael Long hashtag not so tall man. Exactly. Absolutely correct.
No one's
Definitely
tall
not tall enough to be called the tall man. Just saying.
you're
Um,
gonna be tagged in all of those memes all the time.
God fucking damn it. Michael Vegas said, you know what's funny? This whole Phantasm thing started because of Laura. Did it really? I don't think
Yeah.
so. I just said I never watched it and never wanted to.
And
I don't
then
think it's my fault that this all started.
Yep.
I don't think so. You guys think it's my fault? It's not my fault.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not.
I'm
I mean,
staying out of it.
This is
Yeah.
all obviously Victoria's fault. Just like the head cheese.
Hey, I'll take responsibility for the head cheese, but that's about it.
Not the Phantasm. Oh God. What's the parody? What are they talking about? I'll watch the parody after the stream. I want to know what this parody is.
What, Phantasm?
Steven said there's a video of the tall man playing baseball.
What? Like the actual guy from the movie?
I don't know. Fill us in. I don't know what they're talking about. Jamie said you guys decided to review it and suddenly there's a troll infestation. Exactly. It was a bad idea from the
we need
beginning.
heroes from the 12 realms. Protect us.
Oh God. That was fantastic. Fantastic display last month.
2.0. Around.
You used the tagline from the poster in one of the trivia quizzes and you started hating on Phantasm. God damn it, I don't remember that. I don't like that we have witnesses to our debauchery and whatever bullshit we talk about.
I mean,
happens
that's
when
what
we go
happens
live.
Oh my
And
God.
You leave them on your channel, so they can be reviewed like multiple times.
The townsfolk doesn't miss anything, you guys.
Not a
Let me
beat.
just say.
True.
It's so true. The next, like, we do have a couple things we want to talk about. One of them being trailers. Some of the new trailers that have come out.
Yep.
What do you guys want to talk? Which trailer do you want to talk about first? Do you guys want to start discussing a little bit about Hereditary? Spoiler free, because I know a couple of you have seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
What?
Vic,
I
Vic
want to.
saw it, right? And
I
lead us.
heard that there's some things in it that are of my interests.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Vic, did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters last weekend. And so I'll keep this spoiler free. I'll just kind of say my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So, I feel like from what I've heard from people either love it or hate it. I saw it with Chris, and the whole time he was sitting there and he was like, oh my God, this is so boring. And he like literally counted the ceiling tiles. And he told me how many ceiling tiles there were in the movie theater. But like, so that was super annoying because I was like loving the movie. I thought it was great. Like, It was definitely like a slow burn. Like it starts pretty slow for the first maybe hour, but then like shit just goes down at one point, and then it's just like super fucked up, and it's just crazy. I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about it without like giving anything away, but
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
true.
pretty like disturbing. Pretty disturbing stuff happening.
I like disturbing.
But you really liked it?
Thing.
I thought it was really good.
Okay.
Fucked up family shit. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Not.
I love fucked up family shit horror.
Yeah. Townsfolk,
definitely-
weigh in on this.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's definitely a movie you should see in the theaters because it's just, you can't look away. I feel like if you watch this at home, like you can look away and kind of like remove yourself or like stop it. If you're in the theater, you have to watch it. And it was just really cool because like in the theater at the beginning, everyone was like talking during it. But then as it got more serious, everyone was just silent. So it was just really cool to experience that.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking about downloading a copy last night, but decided not to because my husband was watching the trailer. He's like, "This looks stupid." I'm like, "All right, F you then. We're moving on. I'll go see it in the theater with my niece next week." So yeah, I'm glad you said that. Was
I
it?
watched
Is it scary? Is it horror or is it?
I don't know. I wasn't scared after, but it's just one of those movies that like you really think about it. Like I felt similar to like after watching Martyrs, where it's just a movie that you keep thinking about.
Mhm.
Nice.
Similar to that.
I love Martyrs.
Like totally different style of movie and like different subject matter and everything, but just a movie that you keep thinking about.
Okay. Lita, how was your experience watching it?
I watched it at home. I watched a cam.
Oh yeah, you told us there are people coughing in the background. And shit.
Yeah, there are people coughing. I watched it twice though, so I was able to see it twice and like pay attention to some stuff that I feel like I didn't catch the first time. And I mean, there was only like one time where somebody like straight up walked by the person that was, you know, like camming this movie. But that was it. And I really liked it. There's definitely a part in the movie where it does like a 180 from like the slow part and it just like picks up speed and you go like, what the fuck? And then it just starts getting like nutty and you just go down this like insane like trip with this, you know, with one of the characters in the movie about like what she's going through. And there's parts where like you're like, is this real? I don't know, you know, like it's kind of one of the kind of those movies where you're like, is this really happening? Am I really seeing this? Is she really seeing this? Like, what is going on? And there's parts where you can't like differentiate if it's like really happening or what's, you know, if this is true or it's not true or and like it's one of those movies where like I don't like saying, you know, you have to like think about it because you don't really, you just kind of have to pay attention. Just pay attention to the movie. It's not about thinking because I don't feel like you have to have a certain intelligence level to get this movie. It's not about intelligence. It's about paying attention. And if you're like not paying attention, you're going to be bored, at least for the first part. But as soon as it hits that one part, you're like, whoa. And then like for me, I paid attention. Now that's not been the effect for everyone because I'm sure lots of people have seen the posts on every single horror group on Facebook that's like, I just saw it, fucking hated it, it's a terrible movie, it's a waste of money, don't waste your time. I mean, I didn't see it in theaters just because I have the option not to, and I'm extremely busy with work, and we don't have like matinee prices, so I got it for free. I'm okay with that. Are there people that are going to pay money for it and like it? Yes. There's going to be people that are going to think they got ripped off with it. But like, I like it. Just pay attention to it. There's a bunch of stuff in there that you won't see the first time that you will see if you watch it a second time, that you'll pick up on that'll make it that much like crazier. It's a crazy movie. It definitely like leaves you with a like, what the hell, like feeling, you know what I mean?
The trailer left me with that feeling.
I never saw the trailer, so
Oh, really?
I didn't see the trailer at all. I just completely forgot to watch it or do a reaction or whatever to it. So I like went into this movie completely blind, except for, you know, the people on Facebook that are like hating on it, like straight up hating on this movie, because it is very like, it's divided. It's kind of like The Witch. Like, you love The Witch or you fucking hate The Witch. You know what I mean? There is no in between. There's not I kind of liked it. No, you like it or you don't. And that's the same way Hereditary is.
Right. Yeah, the trailer definitely left me feeling like, what the fuck? Like, what is this movie even about? It really gave you not a lot to go on.
Yeah.
So
which is good though, because if they like, we're so used to them throwing everything out at you that you're just like, okay, I'm not gonna see it because I just fucking saw it. I just saw the movie.
They put all the best parts in the trailer. Yeah, I agree. Let me ask a question. This girl, can you tell me what's going on / why does she look this way without giving away the story?
I don't think they touch on that. I think
they don't.
No, I don't. That she just, I think they just made her like, did her makeup like that. I have no idea why. Maybe there's like a page that talks about why it's like that, but no one's honestly like brought that up, even though she is like super creepy looking.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not addressed in the movie at all.
Huh. Interesting. It's very interesting. Because I was wondering that the whole time. I'm like, why does she look different? Like, what is, you know, is there something that happened to her or whatever? But
she looks different. She's, you know, and it's like the actress that plays her does not look like that, really. Not really. I saw like a YouTube video like of this girl that does her, like, is like the character in that movie, like asking people to stop like doing like the click sound in the movie while they're watching it, because that's happening. That's a thing. People are like clicking during the movie. Yeah.
Wait, what?
There's like a click sound in the movie, and people are just clicking, like doing the click while they're watching the movie, and that's like a thing that's happening. So she had to make a video asking people to stop doing that clicking because it's interrupting everybody watching the movie.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
And some people posted on Facebook about that too. That they were doing it in their theater. Like, that's so rude. You know what I mean? Like,
that's fucked up.
Yeah. But when you actually see the movie, you'll know like what exactly I'm talking about.
Okay.
I can't elaborate any more on that. It's just the clicking noise. People are doing the clicking. That's all I'm gonna really say about that.
I know you have me super confused.
I hope that doesn't happen to you when you go watch it in the theaters. That's another thing that I was thankful for the cam for. Because I was like, no one was like fucking with my experience in the movies, which is happening. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like, which annoys me in movie theaters when other people are just ridiculous, just being obnoxious or whatever. Everyone has paid a decent amount of money to watch the movie. Like, why? Just if you're gonna sit there and like chit chat and do stupid shit, fucking leave.
I know.
It's so annoying. Victoria, did you have that going on in your theater? Were there people clicking? Like,
no, luckily not.
What the hell? Now I'm dying to see it. Like, I can't. I'm so confused and intrigued.
I think you guys will like it. I think it's a really good movie.
Okay, well, Michael Viegas really wants to know if you're going to fold laundry to it.
No, I didn't. When it's a slow burn, right? So you don't really know. Like, it starts out weird. You don't really know like why it's starting out like that. But I've never honestly seen a movie start out the way this one starts out. But then you hit that one part, and like, honestly, I don't know how people didn't pay attention when that happened and to everything after that. I don't understand how people are just like, I don't get, like, it's boring. No, like, I wasn't doing anything when I first started, but when it got to that part, I was like, oh my God. And then it just fucking went nuts after that. Like completely like nuts after that. So
I like how it wasn't so much like jump scares so much. It was like sometimes you'd be watching the screen and then you'd be looking like it would just this like the scene would be up and then all of a sudden you'd notice something and you'd be like, whoa. But
yeah.
it was there. It's just like it would take a while to notice it because it wasn't like a jump scare.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
It's creepy. It's not like I feel like so many like horror fans are so like bent on like the freaking gore or like the like really in your face shit, and this is not that kind of movie. There's like subtle shit in here, like I said, that you gotta fucking pay attention to, and you won't get it if you just like start like wandering off, you know. I don't know really how else to put that except for like it's a movie that you should kind of want to pay attention to just to find out sort of what's going on, because like you do find out what's going on, but it just takes you a little bit to get there. And I don't think we like have to be in a rush all the time to find out what the fuck's going on in a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Go ahead.
It's entertainment. So like, why do you want it over so fucking fast? You know what I mean?
Enjoy it. Take it for a stroll. It's cool.
Well, Chris was counting tiles. He could not wait to leave.
Could not wait.
You know, Robert didn't like watch any of it, and I tried to explain it to him. And then like the podcast that we listened to, the last podcast on the left has like a Facebook group, and he's like, there's this girl on this Facebook group that's posting about Hereditary and how she's like having nightmares now because of this fucking movie, and one of the scenes in the movie is like stuck in her fucking head, and that's kind of how it is. It's the scene is like you won't forget that. The image of it is so fucking striking that you're like, wow, like that's gonna be in my head for a little bit. But yeah, this chick's like losing her shit about it. You know what I mean? She's like asking people for help because that image is stuck in her head, and
Oh wow,
freaking out about it. Yeah, so
she's losing it, man.
yeah, and they like a lot of last podcasts on the left are big horror fanatics, and they loved the movie. They didn't have anything bad to say about it. So I guess like I just kind of don't get why people are getting so much hate on it and like saying I don't believe the hype. Like, have you honestly believed any horror movie that says they're the scariest horror movie to be the scariest horror movie ever?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so.
Closest was The Exorcist, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's
crawling down the stairs. That's like in my nightmares forever. Like forever and ever.
Usually now, if it's like billed like that, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not gonna live up to the hype, so don't think it's gonna scare the shit out of you. It's creepy. It's a creepy fucking movie. You're gonna get creeped the fuck out. I was creeped the fuck out. It's hard to do for me.
Cool, I like that. Edgar said the clicking noise was disturbing. Lamonia said, let me find someone clicking in there. I love Lamonia. And Jamie asked, was it creepy like the rattling noise in The Grudge?
Kind of unnerving like that, but like I guess more so just because of the way they did it in some scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Unexpected, and sometimes you fucking miss it, or like some people were saying that in the theaters it sounded like somebody next to them was doing it, but it wasn't actually. It was in the movie, so it sounds like it's coming from behind you sometimes. So yeah, it's just it's unexpected. You don't know when it's coming, so. But it is creepy like the Grudge thing. But see, with the Grudge, you knew kind of when it was going to start doing that. This movie is sporadic with it.
Is the girl making the noise? Or is that going to give something away?
I mean, sometimes, but it's not always her, I don't think.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That sounds disturbing.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I think you guys will like it. I was really surprised that I liked it as much as I did. Enough to watch it twice, you know what I mean?
Okay. Victoria, would you rewatch?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is one of those movies that when you watch it more than once, like you'll pick up on things that you didn't see the first time.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much going on. So.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm going to go see it in the theaters, guys, and I'll let you guys know what I think.
And the acting in this movie was just amazing. Like Toni Collette, the actress that plays the mom. She was
Yes. She's so good in general. I was wondering how she was in this movie.
You're going to die. You're going to die. She's so good. She's spot on with some of the scenes. Like it's just so fucking believable, some of the shit that she does in that movie.
I can't wait to die watching Toni Collette in this movie. I love her. I think she's fantastic.
She's really good in it. That's the thing. It's like I'm like impartial to her. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Like I'm impartial. Like I know I've watched her in movies before, but I'm kind of like, okay, that's who it is, you know. But this movie, I was like, wow. Yeah.
I can't wait to check it out. You guys have me excited.
We'll see if you're like the yay or the nay. So.
Well, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe we'll revisit it next month. Maybe all of us will have seen it by then, and we can talk about it. Yeah, more people will have seen it by then. We can actually. Well, I don't even know if we can do spoilers. That'd be kind of rude, but whatever. Us and our spoilers.
Yeah, I don't know. Like a month. Like you've got like a month. Like I feel like that's a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, townsfolk. Let's go. Get on it. Let's go. We're all watching Hereditary for next month. Just as a bonus movie. It's a bonus. Just for funsies. Okay. So we've been through Hereditary now. Is there any last thoughts that we want to add on this?
I think I said what I wanted to say about it.
Go see it in theaters if you can.
Okay, that's the final word, guys. See it in the theaters if you can. If you can't, get a cam. Just get a cam.
Yeah.
Fine. Like, it's fine.
It really wasn't that bad. Like, really, I've definitely seen worse. But, like, just one person walking by. And it was kind of like, was that the first time I watched it? I was like, was that part of the movie?
That's amazing.
Yeah, because you don't know. Like, that's the kind of, like, movie that it is. Like, I didn't know if somebody walking by was in it or not.
This is the problem sometimes with a cam.
Yeah.
I mean, beware. Sorry, I gotta fix my pigtails.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. We'll wait for Vic to come back before we start talking about our next trailer.
Okay.
We're taking a short intermission. So, townsfolk, how's everyone doing in the townsfolk? I would love to know. How's it going tonight? What's everyone drinking tonight? Lita, what are you drinking? Not whiskey?
No, wine.
What kind of wine?
Just Cabernet Sauvignon.
Is it delightful?
Yeah, it's Frontera. It's okay wine. It's not great, but it's not like box wine or anything like that.
It does the trick.
What the heck? You're over there.
What's Robert drinking tonight?
Nothing. He's getting ready for bed because we got work tomorrow. So
Ugh, boo.
yeah.
Well, I was so glad you had the day off yesterday.
Yeah.
That was a miracle from God. I was like, oh my God. Lita had the day off.
Able to watch like Hereditary and Ginger Snaps.
And did a promo.
Yeah, and did that also. So
which was amazing. I loved the hands all over the bathroom.
Yeah, those are Dollar Tree hands.
It was fantastic. I love how you did your commentary at the end too, with like the stuff still on your face, sort of. It was hilarious. You're like, that's why it looks like this. Hilarious. I loved it. Yeah. Jessica's not drinking. She's got work in the morning too. Oh my God. Oh shoot, girl. It's 12. Wait, it's midnight there? What kind of fucking time zone is this? Tell me, I don't know of any time zones that are ahead of Eastern. I mean, in other countries, obviously, but I didn't know Canada had them. John said your hat's reminding him of Art the Clown.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a fascinator. It's a fascinator. It's not a hat.
Yes.
Let's
John,
give it the
get
proper
it
name.
great. It's a fascinator, honey. Michael
Even
Viegas loves your promo. Of course.
Even though I didn't know what the hell a fascinator was till like they sent me one, I was like, you're gonna have to call it a fascinator now.
Yes, please. Oh, my bruv's in the chat. What's up, bruv? I'm saying it just like I would type it. That's Al, my brother. Michael and Edgar drinking water. Good for you. Hydration's fucking important.
Yep. Okay,
it really is. And Lamoni is drinking some rosé. What's up, girl?
Classic.
Rosé all day.
Oh yeah, that rosé all day. She needs that shirt.
So Phil was asking me a question about collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to answer it because, like, one, you're asking me to pick one thing. Two, like, I love all of my babies. They are all my children. What are you talking about? Two, I don't really collect things because they're collectible. I just like certain things because they do different things for me. Like, I have things. Like, is that a collectible?
Yeah. You know what? It's collectible if you have it. Okay. Whenever you decide it's a collectible. Phil is very into collectibles. He has a very amazing collection. Just show something that you love. How about that?
Signed shit. Like, I've got a lot of signed shit.
Just tell us something that you love.
Okay.
I mean,
See if I can get them off the wall.
missing like the yellowish, like I found these, which it looks like.
I'm gonna get something too while we're sitting here. I have something that I wanted to put on that I totally forgot about. Oh, I gotta find it out here. Fuck me. I'll be back in 1 second.
I'm not doing that one.
Over there.
Got the same name as the white bottle.
Let me go find my headphones. I think I'm using my headphones.
I came back and like everyone is gone. I had to go feed my cats. They were getting mad at me. So
yeah, I'm trying to find some headphones real quick.
okay.
I don't know exactly where they are, but I'm gonna sit here until somebody else comes back.
Okay.
That's just like one person.
I'm here.
Queenie's in the background searching for stuff.
All right. Found something.
Oh, that's cool.
American Mary, signed by the Soska sisters, personally, to me. I don't know if you
That's
can see
awesome.
that.
That's really cool. They were at TFW, but I didn't like.
They're adorable. I love them.
Oh, I would love to meet them.
They gave me a big hug, and I was in makeup.
I saw them. I was like, yeah, that's them. I stood in line next to. Well, I stood next to somebody that was in line waiting for them. Like Allie was waiting for them to sign. I don't know, whatever. And she was dressed up as American Mary too. And like they like lost their shit on like her costume and stuff. Yeah. So that's cool. But I didn't meet them. I just saw them. But yeah, maybe we should do American Mary at some point. Thank you.
I'd be into that.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
Who's picking the movies next month?
I don't know. I think our schedule's like messed up.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know, Serena was supposed to go camping this weekend.
Mhm.
That's what she said. So I don't know. And we just picked one.
Oh,
So because Rhea was gonna pick the other one, but then like she's like super busy with work, so she was gonna be the one that was picking the second movie, but then she was like, I can't make it, so somebody else just pick something. But like that was like Wednesday, I think. Wasn't it like Wednesday when she was like,
so.
yeah, like, yeah, so I can't make it, and here's the movie I picked, but something else, so I'm not sure what our like. I think Laura's got one, and Laura's already got hers like lined up.
Sweet.
What's Laura's voice?
She's like, no,
No, we can't hear you.
can't hear us. Nothing.
Oh my god! Did you just see that? Her mic is muted.
Yeah.
The mic.
You're muted, Laura. Someone in the chat tell Laura she's muted. She's muted herself.
What a noob.
Laura's Phantasm 2. Never gonna end.
No.
Just all the phantasms.
Yeah.
Have a phantasm week, month, year.
I think it's funny like that's happening now. Like and they're tagging her in all of that stuff. No, can't hear you, Laura. What did you do to your headphones?
Did you break them?
This is what happens when we start early. Do you realize that? Because we started like almost on time and we had no technical difficulties.
It's true.
So now we're gonna watch Laura struggle with her headphones for probably the next like 10 minutes.
Yep. Maybe 20. Maybe. She'll give up eventually though.
Yeah, I don't know. She's the one she said that she had like a game planned. So that would
Technical
be
difficulty. Whoopsie. So, hey chat, what's up? How's the townsfolk doing?
So many streams tonight. Okay.
Yeah, there are a lot
Did
of
everybody
streams.
watch the Halloween trailer?
I did.
Yep.
Did you watch Suspiria, Queenie?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I watched Victoria's reaction to it, so that counts.
Yeah, that totally counts. Totally counts.
I just did it. I forgot to watch the actual trailer. I'm not sure why, but we can talk about Suspiria while like Laura gets her shit together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll let you guys talk about it.
Nightmare
Since, like-
Files is like, what's Halloween? You're funny. I like you.
Yeah, I thought the Suspiria trailer looked pretty good. It's a lot better than I was expecting.
It is better than what I'm expecting, but I'm still like, why are we doing Suspiria?
I know. I waited so long I waited a few days to watch it which to me felt like a long time because I was like, why are they even doing
There's no point.
I know.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you now.
Well, thank Christ. Fuck.
What did you do?
Seriously, we take a 2-second intermission and everything goes to shit. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
I think you did something.
Yeah, I unplugged my headphones and then plugged them back in.
Thought we were gonna have to get some sign language from them boobies.
Oh my God, Robert.
She heard that.
Get the fuck out of here. You're ridiculous.
So I had them start on Suspiria, Laura.
Oh, good.
Talk about that while you were like dealing with technical difficulties. I was like, look, like we started early, we didn't have technical difficulties. Here are our technical difficulties for the night because God knows we always have them. So
We sure do. All right, so what do we how far are we into this conversation?
yeah, she's talking about it.
Not too far in.
Yeah,
All right. Go ahead. I think I interrupted Victoria and Queenie talking about it.
I was just saying that the trailer looks good, but I don't know. I feel like why are they making a remake? The original was just so good, and I feel like it's just timeless. Like
I feel the same.
another one.
Totally agree.
I will say I really like that. It seems like they're not trying to like replicate the original. Like the color palette was like opposite. It was very like dark, and I like that they're kind of trying to make it kind of different and not trying to make it exactly the same.
Yes.
I just hope they don't get too artsy fartsy with it. You know what I mean?
True.
Okay, here's my whole problem with the trailer. I'm not even gonna start talking about fucking Dakota Johnson. That's a whole different conversation. I'll get into that in a minute. But I'm like, the trailer's kind of cool. Like, I like the way it's styled, whatever. The problem with it is, does it appeal to us horror fans who have seen that movie? Yes. Does that appeal to anyone else? Probably not. I don't think anyone's going to see this movie. I really, really don't.
Why would they?
They've gone a little too far on the trailer with this stylized, the way that they did it.
Like, I'm afraid it's too artsy fartsy shit. You know?
The
original was cool because it was artistic, but didn't go that far. It didn't need to.
Right.
It was telling a story. That was what was important.
I just don't think I don't think anyone's gonna go see the movie. I just don't think so. And then you see Tilda Swanson, you're like, yes, girl. Yes. And then you see Dakota Johnson, you're like, fuck my life. And not only that, she's wearing some like dumbass fucking wig. Like, it's the worst looking wig I've ever seen. Like, this looks so stupid. I was so mad when I saw it. I'm like, really? Like,
listen for tonight, kids, wigs are bad.
Yeah, we don't. It's too much with the wigs, guys.
Hollywood, stop with the wig.
Stop.
Just use their hair. Like,
But if you're gonna use a wig, you don't have the budget for a decent wig? I think you do.
Yeah, they should, because there are decent wigs out there. For sure.
Spend a couple $100s and get a nice wig.
That's right.
For Christ's sake.
It's
Dakota Johnson already, we already hate her. That's well-known fact. Everyone hates her. Don't make her worse than she already is.
No.
But it's just sad. You know the acting's gonna be crap because she's in it. So
that's unfortunate.
So unfortunate.
I mean, like, I don't care for her. I don't think she's the only problematic thing in the
No.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
Lots of problems with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel maybe, like, I don't know, like, they're trying to like turn Suspiria into like, hey, it's a horror movie, but we're not going for like, you know, like a rating in the horror category, because horror doesn't get one. We found that out with Get Out. You know what I mean? Like, it's not considered a horror movie, even though that's a horror movie.
It's totally a horror movie.
Yeah, but it got comedy. It was a comedy. You know what I mean?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I
think it was because it's because of the writer, probably. But I love how they just assumed that since he wrote it, that he's a comedian, that it's a funny movie.
So, like, maybe that's what they're trying to do with Suspiria. Like, they're trying to go for, like, even though it's a horror movie, they're trying to go for like the like artsy category. You know what I mean?
It's too much.
Just gonna full on go for it.
It's too far. Too far. Hold on. I just have to interrupt really quick because Michael Long said get a lace front wig. It's so true. Consult with a drag queen on your wigs, okay? Like, honestly, any drag queen will tell you.
How hard would it be to say, could you help me, please?
I'm sure they'd be delighted.
They would be.
You can get a lace front off of Wish. So yeah.
Like, come on, guys. Nothing hard.
It'd be a decent wig. It's not hard. So.
No.
That they go to like Spirit Halloween, you know. Throw that on your head.
That's what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like. Oh my god. Lamonia said she's worse than a flaccid penis. It's really depressing. I'm just sure we're talking about Dakota right now.
Yeah.
God, that's awesome.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Jamie called her the worst. Capital T, capital W.
The hate in the chat is strong.
So
Love it.
strong.
Beautiful. It's beautiful hatred.
I dare someone to tell me that she's good and argue the reasons why.
Need for speed.
Okay, she's not in the chat today. Go ahead. All
All
day.
right.
All day.
All right.
I didn't see that movie.
John said something about the font. I actually liked the font. I actually enjoyed it, to be honest. She has a ridiculously large forehead. Now we're just getting down right to it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Stripe.
That's why they gave her the wig with the bangs.
I love you, Ghoul.
Exactly, Michael. RuPaul's Drag Race. Call Rue. She will tell you, honey.
That's right.
That was a great show. Good night, Jessica.
Her name is Phil.
So are we all in agreement that we're not a fan of this trailer?
We are all very. We are not going to hold our breath. That's what we're.
Okay.
It's definitely a camp for me. I'm gonna camp
Impress
it.
me.
Exactly. Entertain me.
Yes, here we are now. Entertain us.
But I will go in with zero hopes.
Exactly.
Low
For
expectation.
extremely. Victoria, did you do a reaction to it on your channel? I thought I saw that you did. I don't think I watched it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I watched it. I wouldn't have watched it if I didn't watch her video. I forgot about it. You know, I saw it on like Facebook. I was like, yeah, I should probably watch that. And then I didn't really hear much about it. So I was like, maybe not. I was busy.
Well, it sounds like we all came to a really good group consensus.
Yeah.
Townsfolk and all. Like, nobody's excited about this.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't they cast like a better actress for the lead? Like, come on. Come on.
Yeah,
Just like literally anyone. Just
fucking-
anyone. They could have cast me. I guarantee I would have done a better job.
You totally
Guaranteed. Poor casting decision. But what are you going to do? Now, to get on to maybe better things, can we talk about the Halloween trailer?
Yeah. We can
That
talk.
I'm extremely excited about that. Extremely excited. I can't hold it in. What did you guys think of it?
I am cautiously optimistic, which is better than what I have for the Suspiria. So, but I don't want to get too excited because I know I've been let down before. I've been burned before. Halloween has burned me before.
I'm not even being cautious.
Not even
Cautious.
forgetting the past.
Throwing caution to the wind. I have extremely high hopes for it. I fucking love the trailer. Jamie Lee looks badass as fuck.
Super
She
excited.
literally looks like a lady who's been holed up in a cabin waiting for many decades to kill
Yes.
Michael Myers.
Mhm.
And I fucking love it.
I'm eating it up.
I went crazy. And you guys don't tell me that the best thing in the world was not when Michael Myers walks into that bathroom and fucking just drops a bunch of teeth.
Totally. I was like,
fucking-
oh, shit.
That was fucking amazing. I'm like,
Oh,
no. I was freaking out. Every time I see it, it like gives me chills. I'm like, oh no, he fucking didn't.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. He looks so scary. I love it.
Yeah,
And
that was-
also, can we talk about the checkerboard situation and the roof of the insane asylum? What's going on with that?
Not even
I really like it visually.
visual. It's supposed to look pretty, but that's not what a fucking insane asylum would have.
I want to
reality.
know.
I've been
I want to
locked up, I
know.
can tell you. That would
Ask
make
our
something
expert,
make-
our insane asylum expert.
That would make inmates who have certain ticks go completely fucking crazy. Like they would go crazy from the red. They'd go crazy because of the pattern. Like you gotta be really careful with this truly crazy people. Like they're in there for a reason.
I think there's a reason it's there that we haven't, that was not said in the trailer. I'm assuming there's some sort of.
It's probably for style.
I don't think it's for style.
I think
that's pretty random if it's there for style. I feel like it's some sort of thing.
It would be there,
some kind of I think it's some sort of sensory situation for certain patients or something like that.
Like but that wouldn't be red. Think about it. Red is a color that is triggering.
Who knows? Who knows?
Color. It might be like an off-white to go with the white. Like just so bland. Like it has to.
I'm hoping. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want realism. Damn it. That's right. Michael gets it. He gets it.
I feel like there's going to be an explanation. I'm hoping there is one.
I mean, I can just put my brain in a jar and be like, okay, whatever. But I'm trying to actually look at this with a slightly curious, critical eye. So I'm complaining. All right. I know it's a stupid thing to complain about.
It's okay.
I'm okay with everything else. I'm cool with everything else. I'm cool. I'm on board. I'm just being a nitpicker.
Okay, and a lot of people are complaining about the mask. I have no problem with it. I think it looked really scary and I love it.
I think it's creepy. Yeah. Been rotted and shit. Like, yeah.
I love when they come up and show him the mask.
Yeah. But they don't show us his face. So I was like, okay, all right. Good.
I know. No, I don't want him humanized, okay? Like in any way.
Yep, he is a monster.
Which is my main problem with the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. I don't like that they humanize him. Don't get me started.
Girl,
everyone knows how much I fucking love Rob Zombie, let me tell you.
What happens when you get me started?
It's bad.
I love Game Grumps.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Anywho, Victoria, do you like the mask?
I do. I think it looks pretty cool, and I think it looks accurate for how it would look. So, what is it, like 30 years later or something? 40 years later? I can't remember, but
40.
I think it's 40, yeah.
It's 40.
God, guys, 40.
That's how old everyone is. That movie came out in 78, and bitch, I'm 40. That's when I was born, so 40 fucking years. It's old as fuck. Do we love Jamie Lee? Do we love her look in this movie?
I do.
Nailed it.
I'm in love with her.
I always love when she says, I've been waiting to kill him. I'm like, yes.
God.
Yes,
she's got that dummy of Michael Myers. It's her target.
Yeah.
She's fucking shooting the fuck out of him. I can't wait. That's a movie I'm going to see on opening weekend 100%. I don't care what anyone says.
Same here.
I don't care if it gets the worst reviews in the world. I will be at opening weekend watching that.
I will know it's a good film when me and my husband come out of it. And he's like, that was decent. That's a great. I liked it. Yeah. If he says that, I'll be like, all right, good.
He's pretty chill.
Yeah. I love to tease him.
I love it.
He's probably hating everything right now. And a part of me is like sad for him, but another part of me is like, it's like you signed up for it, dude. You signed up for it. You could have said no. You said no. You said yes, dumbass.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have headphones in now, so I just wanted to make sure. So, I'm so excited for this movie. Like, so excited. Like, I was like, but then I watched the trailer, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be good. And then like John Carpenter's involved in it, and Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't have like a little teeny role in it. Like the movie is him and her, which is what we've all wanted, honestly. Like the fucking show off, of them like meeting and
it's a
like
fucking showdown.
Yeah. Exactly.
It is about the two of them for sure.
Yeah. And I like all of the movies that are no longer, that like basically don't exist in this universe of Halloween 2018 or 20. Yeah. So like I liked a lot of them. So I'm kind of torn with that, but it looks so good. It looks like it's going to be done like properly. So I'm so excited about that.
You know, you can still watch them. They're not going to go
Yeah.
away.
No, it's just like they're
timeline, which is like, oh, what really? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Did
I'm
you
like,
guys go ahead?
I'm just like torn that like, you know, they just like erased it in that universe. They're still there, but
It's still
now they
kind of
don't really make sense anymore. You know what I mean? Which like some of them don't. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them are really cheesy. Like somebody, I think it was Michael Viegas brought up Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. Oh God, that will never die.
I'll still watch it.
I like it. I think it's funny as hell, dude. Like when he's like trick or treat, motherfucker. Like, come on now, that's fucking great.
I fucking love it. I'll still watch it anytime.
Yeah, that's such a good line, and he's like all like dramatic about it. Like he just paused, and he's like, "Trick or treat, motherfucker." It's so good.
It's hilarious. Okay, did anyone notice how in this trailer it looks like Michael is not, he's not stupid in this one, okay? He's a little faster. He has a little more meaning, I guess, to what he's doing, more purpose, I guess. He's not like just slumping around. He's walking with some gusto, guys.
Yeah.
If you watch it again, he's walking at a normal human pace. And when he like flips his knife, he's like getting fucking ready. I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it so much. I've watched the trailer like 20 times because I can't get enough. I can't get over it. I love it. I'm so excited.
I guess because he knows like time's running out. Like, what is he like? Like, isn't he like 60 or something?
He's got to be about 60 or
Yeah,
in his 60s.
So yeah, if you're trying to murder your, well, now she's not his sister, so there's that. If you're gonna murder this person, this random person now, because that's what she is, a random person, and you only have a limited time to do that because you're old, I think you're gonna walk with a little more pep in your step to get it done.
He really was. He's been saving himself up this whole time in the insane asylum. He's probably been working out. He's ready.
Yeah.
I want to see how he knocks someone's teeth out, though.
Yeah, I hope they show that.
Yes, they have to.
Maybe.
Yeah, that would be weird if they didn't like show how he got teeth. You know, and then just like casually drop them on the floor, like like.
I put myself in that bathroom stall, and I'm like, I would die. I'd probably drop dead if that happened to me. I would drop dead. There's no way I could handle that. Think about it. If you're sitting there in the bathroom and you see boots, and they look like Michael Myers boots, and you know because he's got that suit on, you're like the blue, the boots. You're like, that's fucking Michael Myers. And then he's just gonna drop teeth on you. I think I would die on the spot.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. Making it rain with teeth. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Making it rain with teeth. Oh my god. Yes, I'm frightened. I can't wait to watch it, guys. Let's see what the townsfolk is saying. Oh, Viegas had to go. What he said? Oh my gosh, he just said phantasm before he left. God damn it, my God. Oh Jesus.
You're not tall enough.
I know, it's true. Where is Steven, by the way? Adkins, that little so-and-so.
Probably screaming himself right now.
He probably, well, no, it's too early for the night shift.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh. Mike, Nightmare Files Mike said, I like the Rob Zombie better than all of them except the first one.
Wow.
Duh.
Those are
I hate
fight words.
I don't even have to say it. You guys know how I feel about these movies. Do you know how I feel about Rob Zombie? I don't have to say it. I won't get into it. I won't go off. I promise.
I don't like. Okay, I don't like the Halloween movies he did, but I don't mind when he does his own thing because he goes out there and just. I like watching him go out there and make weird fucking shit like Lords of Salem. I love that movie.
Which I find so funny. I think you're one of the 2 people I know that like that movie.
It's hysterical to me. I don't watch it with the same lens that everybody else is watching it.
Maybe that's what it is.
Probably it. Like, you know, it reminds me of all those movies from like the 70s and shit with witch movies, you know, and they were all like fucking worshiping Satan, but they're all naked and shit in it. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like Nude for Satan.
That
right?
movie was
There's a
awful
movie
and ridiculous.
called Nude for Satan. It's all that kind of shit. And so I eat that up. And I'm like, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to reference here. What you're doing is so bad. It's so funny. Like,
Victoria, have you seen Lords of Salem?
Yeah, I did.
I love it.
Awful,
I was
right?
a huge fan of it. I don't know.
It's awful. It's a terrible movie.
I don't know. It's weird because like I love some of Rob Zombie's movies. Like I love House of a Thousand Corpses and
again, awesome.
Devil's Rejects is amazing.
That one's really good. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I went into Lords of Salem like knowing what it was about, and I was like, this sounds like a movie that I would love because I love like witch related things, but I just wasn't a huge fan of that one.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you get Sherry Moon Zombie butt.
I just can't get past Sherry Moon Zombie. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't get past her. This is
the movie. If I'm gonna watch a Rob Zombie film, there better be some ass in there, or I am out.
Her ass is in every single movie.
That's why I like those
be serious. Let's be quite honest.
Yeah, that's why I watch
her ass does not make up for her horrendous acting.
Oh man.
I mean, he's filming a new one. Like, honestly, like, if he doesn't,
why is he doing this to me?
If he doesn't get it done on this one, I'm probably gonna have to put him like with like Eli Roth.
Oh, that's so good. I love it. That's exactly how I feel about him now.
Wow.
Him and Eli are in the same boat in my mind.
I mean, like I like the Saw movies, but there's too many of them now, and like also like Eli Roth is slapping his name on like everything, even though he has like really nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, have you seen that? Have you seen these like Eli Roth is on like movies that like he didn't like direct, but his name is there. So I'm like, what are you doing?
Presented by Eli Roth. Like,
no,
really?
Don't present it. Just no.
Also, people in general just shouldn't let his name be on shit because I think he's pretty well hated. Like, I don't think people like him that much.
I mean,
in general,
I think people do, but like they're just like kind of like over it. Like I feel like if James Wan continues on his Conjuring kick, he's gonna end up like that too. Much like Rob Zombie is going to, if he like, I guess if he doesn't like fulfill the want of people with the House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, if he hasn't done it with like for me personally 31, like I didn't care.
No.
So I think if he doesn't do this with like, you know, he's got Bill Moseley and Captain Spaulding, he's coming back. If he doesn't get it done with this movie, I think people are gonna fucking write him off, just like I am willing to do if the Three from Hell sucks like 31 was like.
Oh, I'm so excited for that movie.
31 is one of those that that wasn't a good one.
And before anyone brings up Richard Brake, we know he was great, blah, blah, blah. We know.
It's not the actor's fault that the movie sucked.
But the movie was awful.
It was the director.
Yeah, it just didn't like. There's no value in the characters. I didn't care. Like, and he was the only. He was.
But did you care about any of the characters in House of a Thousand Corpses? Or
I did.
I did actually.
I didn't care about any of those people.
Yeah, because I like those two movies. And I think his Halloween was okay, not great. Could it have been worse? Absolutely. Did he do a fantastic job? No. It's kind of middle ground for me on that one. It wasn't the worst thing he's put out, but it's also not the best. Like I don't know if he can top those two movies. Honestly, he did them so fucking well.
I'm pretty sure he can top those.
Yeah, but you don't like them.
I do not. Not at all. Not one bit. And there's no fiber of my being that likes any bit of those movies. But yes, he can do better. You guys, I'm rehashing old shit. Everyone knows how I feel about this. But I hope he does do something good. So what is this, a sequel to one of them? Is this the Firefly family back again, or what's going on?
I don't know. I've just seen like snippets of like what it is. Like they released a poster with Bill Moseley like flipping you off, and I'm a big fan of Bill Moseley. I think he's amazing. So if he puts him in the movie, I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
But I don't know like the premise of it. I haven't read any background on it or anything like that, so I don't know what it's about. I just know it's called Three from Hell. It's Sherry Moon, of course. Bill Moseley.
Shit.
I know Captain Spaulding is going to have like a smaller role than he did in the other two, which like I didn't think he had that big of a role in either of the movies, honestly. So I don't know how they're going to make it
has
smaller.
to be smaller. The man is like 86 years old.
Well,
he's super old.
That's true, but I just don't know. I don't know who. I just know like Bill Moseley and Sherry Moon Zombie are going to be it. I don't know if he's the third one from Hell or what. I have no idea. It should follow House of a Thousand Corpses, but you never fucking know with Rob Zombie. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think it follows The Devil's Rejects. Actually, I just watched House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects this week, so I started reading about Three from Hell because I wanted to see what they were saying about it. And apparently, because like at the end of Devil's Rejects, like it kind of seemed like they died because like they got shot by the police. But
they did get shot.
The premise is going to be that like they've been in jail for the past 10 years or whatever.
So they're ignoring what actually happened.
I guess.
Yeah, Andrew just said it's the sequel to Rejects. Apparently they lived.
Yeah.
They did not, but okay.
No,
That's kind of funny.
Like, okay, I guess.
I wonder.
Funny.
I wonder if he's like Halloween is rewriting everything, so I'll just do it too. Like, is that what he's doing?
Perhaps.
Oh,
perhaps. That's all I can say about that.
Because that's what it seems like. It seems like he's like, yeah, that didn't happen. We're gonna go with this now.
Except he has no like long history of these movies to really go on.
Not really. I mean, when did House came out a while ago? Like that.
Well, I'm just saying there weren't like a bunch of sequels that like got out of hand to the point where you can be like, you know what? None of these happened. So let's go back to the roots. Edgar said Eli Roth is really overrated. I don't even think he's overrated anymore. I don't even think he's rated. Like he's just there.
Rated, huh?
Yeah, like what? Andrew said, if the end of Rejects was a dream sequence, I'm walking out.
Oh, don't do that, dude.
That's what it is.
That would be awful.
Bet you. How much you want to bet?
Oh, don't even say that. Does anyone know when this Three from Hell is coming out?
I think it's 2019. I don't know if they have a release date yet.
I think he's like filming it. Like it's being filmed now. So God only knows, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
31 took forever to come out. Forever to come out. It took a long time. Like and you just kept hearing shit about it, and then like it was out, and you were like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
damn it." So House of a Thousand Corpses came out in 2003, so that's a good while ago.
15 years ago.
Yeah. So in 15 years, he's not had, besides Devil Rejects, like a good movie.
No. Well, yeah, I mean, according in our opinion, or in your opinion. In my
Yeah.
opinion, he has never had a good movie.
Wow. That is a low opinion.
It's bad. But you know what? And I know this is on tape and everything, but you guys can't try and make me watch any of his movies because I've actually seen them all. So don't even try it.
Work harder, townsfolk. Find something else.
I've watched them all. God damn it.
Or Phantasm.
Yes. I don't think Phantasm 2 is ever going to go away.
Never gonna go
I
away.
swear to God, Lita, if you pick that ever, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'll do.
What if we have like a viewer request day?
We've had no, that's out of the question. Out of the question.
Hear that, townsfolk? You know what to do.
We actually should do that one time, though. I do think the townsfolk should pick a movie.
Oh my god!
Not right
No.
now. Next month we'll let them pick a movie. I swear to fucking God, don't make us talk about Phantasm 2. Please.
Yeah, don't. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend you guys recommend that.
Because all you guys had to do is hear me bitch about it all month.
I'm sure that's part of the appeal.
I think it is. But is it fun to like listen to it? Our reviews were bad. Me, Serena, and Victoria shit all over that movie.
Yeah, that's okay.
I guess that's fun for
I got you
everyone to
back.
hear, then fine. Fair enough.
So when you said Mannequin 2, the Mannequin movies are amazing.
I love Mannequin. It is kind of horrific, though, when you think about it.
It's
Slightly
like,
horrific.
yeah, it's kind of gross actually when you think about him like fantasizing about the mannequins. It's just very like real doll now. Like,
Yeah.
it's not as innocent as it was back then, if it even was. I don't know. It's kind of a creepy movie.
It kind of is. Isn't that Kim Cattrall in that?
Yeah,
Isn't she the mannequin?
she
God, I
is
love
the
her.
mannequin.
Yes, I love her so much.
You guys, we had a cool suggestion in the chat. It's from, I think it's Raputa the Buddha. I might be saying that totally wrong.
Yeah, that's Jamie.
Yes.
Her name's Jamie.
Okay. So they suggested to pick a movie that has a remake and watch both to compare and contrast.
That's a good idea.
Like My Bloody Valentine. She said that's a great idea. We
Yeah,
have
I like
not
that.
done that.
No, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna have to discuss that in our chat.
Yeah.
It's never
That would-
occurred to us actually.
I mean,
yeah.
it's hard to like say. It's kind of hard to like come up with like movies sometimes too, you know. So
Mhm.
we're always open to suggestions. That's an amazing one.
Yeah. Because I feel like we try not to do, I don't know, like we'll probably never do like Halloween on this show. We try to do kind of different things. So
Yeah.
things that are like a little bit new to at least some of us or some of you.
Yep.
So yeah, like we like to just kind of keep it different and do different things. So I really like that suggestion. Maybe we can find something like, actually My Bloody Valentine is a pretty good
Yeah.
that would be
Has
a pretty
every-
good one.
Has everybody seen that, or at least seen one version of it?
I have. I haven't
think
seen the original in a million years.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the original. I think I've seen the remake more recently, but like recent, like is like 5 years ago recent. Not really.
Yeah, kind of ish.
I mean, I don't really. I mean, I remember obviously, I remember the movie, but if you ask me to talk about it like coherently,
Oh yeah, like right now, no,
no,
absolutely not.
I need to revisit it.
Yeah.
I gotta go let my dogs in real quick.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, that's a fun idea, and we're having suggestions in the chat. John said Maniac, which is a great. I love Maniac. Jamie said Wasp Woman. Oh God. Lamonia said Satan's Little Helper. Oh God. Yeah, Michael prefers the original of My Bloody Valentine. I can't even tell you if I prefer it. I actually really like the remake, but Jared Padalecki is in the second one. So, I mean, I can't really say much about that because he's an extremely good-looking man. I meant Jensen Ackles, by the way. Sorry. I'm thinking of Supernatural and his brother on the show. I know, John. I corrected myself. In my mind, I'm like, that didn't sound right. It's okay. Did you guys hear that there all the news about Pet Sematary, the new Pet Sematary?
Yes, they did. They announced the casting of the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
The new Gage looks kind of like the old Gage. I mean, you can't beat the original Gage. What's his actual name?
He was in a lot of.
You know who I'm talking about, though. He was in a bunch of movies and TV shows, and
so cute,
adorable. The new kids, though, are 3-year-old twins. So they'll be playing it together. The little girl looks cute. His name was Judd, right? From Next Door. The old man.
John.
I think his name was Judd in the movie.
Judd, yeah. His name's Judd.
Yes, that's going to be John Lithgow.
Yeah, I saw that.
Love that.
That's going to be great.
Yeah. And I forget who they cast as the parents. I think when I saw it, I didn't guess, Jamie. It's Miko something. I don't remember his last name. But yeah, the parents I don't remember. I don't think I recognize their names.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm super excited to see a remake of Pet Sematary. Super excited.
Jason Clarke and Amy Seimetz are the parents, are the Creeds.
I think the woman was in Alien Resurrection, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And the dad was in something. I don't remember what.
Yeah, dude, she was in Alien Resurrection. Yes. That's how I know her. I mean, she kind of looks like the other chick, but not really. He looks like, what's his name?
You know what my big question is? Who is going to be Zelda?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's the scariest character in the entire movie.
Like, how are they going to do that? Because, like, she was so frightening. Like, I guess, like, what I'm asking is, are they going to fuck it up?
I don't know. That's one of the most terrifying characters in the movie ever.
Yeah.
Ever. So I'm very curious to see. I mean, it's going to be a lot of makeup, obviously, but
yeah. But like, it was just like, I don't know, that movie is kind of messed up, honestly. And I wonder if they're going to do like more about like the Indian burial ground and like the barricade, and like there was like some Wendigo shit in the book, if I remember correctly. Like it talked about the Wendigo and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're going to do that or what.
Yeah, I don't think there's a ton on it right now. Like, I think they're literally just casting it. You know who they should cast for Zelda? The woman who plays in American Horror Story. What was her name in those shows? The short little lady. Fuck. Pepper.
Oh.
I mean, obviously they do makeup on her to make her look crazier, but she looks a little crazy. She looks very different, but she looks a little nuts on her own. So I think that would be a great casting choice for Zelda. That's my official recommendation. I hope someone's watching this who can just put a word in for that. The lady who plays Pepper in American Horror Story, I want her to be Zelda. John said Sarah Paulson. That would be weird. She could probably pull it off too. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
That's who I thought you were talking about when you were like, but then I was like, no, like she's not really weird looking.
No. I mean, she could be with the right makeup though. Like her facial structure would lend itself to like such dramatic makeups. John said she kind of looks like the original Zelda. She does not. Wow. Fucking John. God damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, guys, I have some super random questions for you, actually. Like, I randomly thought of one for each of you. And just because I know we don't want to be on too late tonight, Victoria's got to get up tomorrow. Leah's got to work tomorrow.
Yep.
Queenie's got a wedding tomorrow. I ain't doing shit tomorrow. But I was thinking the townsfolk, like, do you guys have questions for us? Ask us some questions. We'll be glad to answer. So we can just freeform and start discussing and talking about just random shit. Not that we haven't been doing that for 2.5 hours, but we'll keep it going. Okay. Queenie, from you, I wanted to know, what is the worst werewolf movie you've ever seen and why?
God, worst werewolf film. There's so many.
Mm-hmm. There's so many.
There are fucking...
Give yourself some time to think about it.
Okay, I'm trying to think like the worst werewolf films.
You're right, John. I do have beer to drink tomorrow. You're absolutely correct. Michael Long said, in homage to the original, they should pick a man to play Zelda. I didn't know a man played Zelda in the original. That's super interesting.
That's such a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I might be like a little frightened with what they're doing. Like remakes sometimes like scare me, you know? Like we've already decided that Suspiria is going to be a big old mess. You know?
Yep. You're right.
So what are they going to do to Pet Sematary? Is Stephen King involved? Has he like put his like seal of approval on it?
Just going to ask the same question. I was going to say, is Stephen King involved? Because that I do not know.
Because if, I mean, not that he makes or breaks it, because there's, you know, like, he completely wrote off Jack Nicholson's The Shining, and that's, like,
amazing.
The best movie, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, nope, not going to do it, but everybody fucking loves The Shining, because it's, you know, Kubrick. So, not that Stephen King, like, matters really for it being good, but I just kind of want to know, because... You know, he's either yay or nay on shit like that.
Right.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Howling, New Moon Rising. That's even more terrible than The Howling 3, even though that's also terrible because they're fucking marsupials. Like, what?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Well, hold on.
Howling 3.
They're like kangaroos?
Marsupials.
Kangaroos.
It's even called The Marsupials, The Howling 3.
Oh, okay, but
The
actual
effects-
like kangaroos, or they just have pouches?
Yeah. It's so bad. It's like the chat knows. The chat knows what I'm talking about.
I have
The Howling
no
sequels
clue.
are
I've
pretty
never
bad.
seen it. I've
But
only seen the
I
original.
think that like the Howling New Moon Rising is worse though, because at least the marsupial one is funny. Like I can laugh at that.
Is that
Anyway,
like
there you go?
Marsupials. That's
Answer
amazing.
the question.
is that like 4? Is that like the Howling 4? Like what Howling is that? Does it have a number?
Well, it isn't labeled as a number, but I guess 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, will correct me.
I'll BRB. Carry on. I have to pee. Hang on.
It's awful, guys. The Howling sequels are pretty bad.
I think I've only seen 2 of those, honestly. And not recently. I don't know, like I guess like it's not that I like don't like werewolf movies, because I do, because I like, you know, Ginger Snaps and Dog Soldiers and American Werewolf in London, and I like the Paris one too. But like I guess I just like the fucking ghost story movies a lot better.
Everyone's got their genre, you know.
Yeah.
I accept
So-
that like werewolf movies are bad. They're really, really bad. Like there's no half-assing this. You either do it full ass or you do no ass. Like that's that's all you get.
Yeah.
Howling 7 is the worst. Yeah, that's a bad one too. You're right.
And the vampire movies are like, there's some really bad ones too of that.
Oh god. Queen of the Damned is awful. I'm sorry, guys. It's awful.
I like
It's
that
awful.
movie.
It's a music video. It's not a fucking movie. It's a music video. Lestat.
Yeah.
music video.
Well, I had a problem with like, what's his name? Some Townsend. What's his name?
Stuart Townsend. Yeah.
Is his name Stuart Townsend? Okay.
So.
Yeah. Like I didn't like that they're like, you know, like Lestat is blonde haired, blue eyed. Oh wait, no, he's not. He's got brown hair and brown eyes.
It's like, what the fuck is this bullshit? That's part of his like character.
Yeah, but
The first thing we're told.
Akasha was amazing.
Yes.
She was so good. Like she made that
He's a saving
movie.
grace.
Yeah. It has a decent soundtrack too, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. There you go, Laura. Long-winded answer.
She said she went to go pee.
Oh, okay. That's important.
Yeah.
Peeing is important.
Yes, it is.
I agree with you. Okay, so the weird marsupial howling is the final
I
answer.
agree that The Howling has some terrible sequels.
How many sequels does it have?
Oh God, what was the last fucking number?
Isn't it like 7 or something?
7 or 8, something like that. 7 maybe the last one.
That's too many.
That's too many. Yeah. But I mean, fucking Hellraiser is 10. 10.
I can't believe you're doing a series on those, by the way. And you're gonna watch all of them.
Pain, you know.
Clearly, you're a glutton for punishment.
Clearly, this is what my life's all about. Really.
It's true. Absolutely true. Okay. Keep in mind, these are super random questions. The next question is for Victoria. Victoria, tell me an animal smaller than a horse that would be made more amazing to look at or be around if it was blown up to the size of a horse.
So I have a definite answer to this. Definitely a cat. Well, I guess I don't know. Like there are big cats, but I don't know if there are cats as big as a horse.
There is not. And I think you're talking about like a house cat, right?
Yes.
Totally different than like a lion or something.
If I could make my cat as big as a horse, that would be amazing because he's so cuddly and I would just like cuddle with him all the time. And I would just like not leave the house because I would just like cuddle with my cat all the time.
Like constantly. You wouldn't even need a man.
I know.
You're like, get the fuck out. Like, I have a giant cat. I totally, and when I was thinking of this question too, I didn't immediately think of it. I'm like, oh, I wonder if she'll say a cat. And I thought in my mind too. I'm like, there are big cats, but I'm like, no, we're talking about like domesticated cats.
Right back.
Loud it would play so loud. It would be so cute.
Oh my god.
You could put like a
That'd
little
be
harness on
amazing.
them or something. Have a
Aw.
cat. Yeah.
We could ride our cats like off into the
Cars.
sunset.
The car.
Like that.
You guys, that sounds so fun.
I would just like lose my job because I wouldn't want to leave my house. So I would just be like hanging out with my cat all the time.
Who needs a job when you have a cat the size of
Yeah.
a horse?
That's true.
People will give you stuff for your cat.
Okay, well, since I asked that to Victoria, though, I kind of want to know, A, what the townsfolk says, and B, what Queenie and Lita would say to that.
I would have a wolf,
wanna-
man. Princess Mononoke.
God,
I'm
a
gonna ride
giant,
into a white wolf.
giant wolf.
Yeah, that's my
Sounds
answer.
amazing, too. Oh, my God, you guys. Just thinking about this is making me happy. Lita, are you going to say your dogs?
Oh no. No. I can only imagine the terrible smells that would come out of our dogs if they were that much bigger.
That's legit.
So, no, I want a fucking raven the size of a horse. Yeah, I want a raven. I want a big ass raven. Yes.
That
cool,
sounds
too.
terrifying.
I love it. I love it. Ride that raven.
Oh my God. I can't.
Yeah. That's gonna happen.
I'm scared of birds.
Really?
I'm gonna have nightmares about a fucking horse-sized raven tonight.
Dude, they're so smart and they're like actually like really loving birds. I think it's illegal to like, you know, it's legal to have a dead one. I know that because it's a flocking bird. So you can't have migrating birds. You can't own them. They're corpses. So I know that. I don't think you're supposed to own them either, really.
Well, if
But
you can't own their corpse, I wouldn't imagine you could own a live one.
yeah, it's because it's a migrating bird. It's considered a felony.
Oh boy.
So it's like big time trouble. But yeah, I think a raven would be kick ass. I could get
That would be
behind that.
If I saw that in my yard, I'd die. Holy shit. Oh my God. Michael said a bat the size of a horse.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And fly everywhere.
Holy shit. Imagine the wingspan on that thing.
Yeah.
That's a horror movie.
I almost thought of a bat, but like I really like crows. I have like a major thing for crows and ravens, so
Me too. They are good birds. Very
All right.
smart.
I'll tolerate them since you guys love them. Lamonia said a hamster.
That'd be awesome. Battle hamster. Oh my god. You just have like an axe and shield.
Oh my
Be on
God.
top of your battle hamster. It'd be wonderful.
Imagine like when they restore food in their cheeks at that size. Like
Yeah, 'cause they're- watch your sheets going a mile a minute, you know?
That is fucking ridiculous.
I love it.
Oh my God.
You can have like a helmet. Put a little
I love
helmet.
it. I absolutely love this question and how it's resulting. I'm loving it so much. Steven said his cat too, and I would also say my cat. Both of them. I want them both to be giant. Be amazing.
Yeah,
For battle though.
All right, Lita, the next question is for you. And this is
Okay.
specific, like very specifically for you because I know you've seen a lot of shit. I want to know. I want to know what is the weirdest thing that you've seen inside someone else's home.
I mean, I've seen like, oh my God, my dog just like, I don't know if you saw my camera shift, but my dog just like slid my tripod over ever so gently. This is why they can't be
horse-sized. He's growing right now to the size of a horse. You don't even know.
They can't handle their size right now. So there's no way they could do a horse size. I mean, I've seen like a lot of like weird houses. I think that's probably been the weirdest shit. Like what people live in, honestly, like what they tolerate more so. Like I've been to a house where they like lived in an actual barn. Like it was a house built in a barn. So the outside was a barn, like an old barn too, like a super old barn. But they built a house inside it. So we had to like run a wire from the outside through the barn into their house, which was separate from the barn, but inside the barn. It's weird. You have to like see it to like fully understand what a house inside of a big ass barn looks like, but that's really what it was.
So we're not talking about like a converted barn.
No,
into like
an actual
house.
No, it was a barn, and then they built a house inside of it with a roof and everything. But the barn has a roof too. So
what?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm literally picturing a house inside of a barn.
That's what it was. It was a house in a barn. And you're like, why?
But why?
Exactly. That's what I said.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because
people are weird.
Yeah, she was a weirdo, you know, like, and not like, I don't want to say like not a unpleasant one, but just some people that like you meet, you're just like, you're a little too much for me.
Like, you've really gone a little overboard, bro.
Yeah. Like, I get you're quirky. I understand that. Whatever.
All right. I get it. I truly do.
Yeah. So there was that. And then there were, like, when I did DirecTV, there were two people that were they were fixing up this mobile home. But there wasn't anything to fix up, really, because there weren't any floors. So we were walking on 2x4s, and we didn't have to drill anything because we were dropping lines in the holes in the floors. And this was their house they were fixing up. There were holes on the side. There weren't any windows. And the two people that I was installing for were living in two sheds with no windows, just chain smoking cigarettes. And they just wanted to watch TV. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, you can't fix this. You have to burn this down. There's no fixing any of it. It's not worth it. Like, trailers have a shelf life. I don't know if you guys have experience with trailers, but I come across a lot of them in my work. And they're not, like, permanent housing, really. They have a shelf life. So, like, if your trailer is, like, 20 years old, probably time for a new one because it's not going to last. It's really not.
Move on.
Yeah.
Let go.
But those are probably the two weirdest things that I've seen is like weird houses or just like houses that you're like, why are you making me put wires in this? There's no reason for it. Like, and I understand if you can't afford it, but like they were putting money into something that will never be livable. But then they were living in sheds, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone's livable is so much like more different than I could ever imagine. And I wouldn't have thought it possible until I started doing cable. you have no idea how people live. It's unbelievable sometimes.
This is why I asked you this question, because I knew you would have a lot to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the spectrum. It's somebody that built a house in a barn that has a lot of land and a lot of money because they afforded to do that. And then the other one is like so poor that you're trying to fix up something that you cannot fix. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just come across all kinds of shit. But those would probably be the two weirdest ones that I have. I mean, like, you know, there's like the standard, they're like bootlegging porn and they're selling it, or they're bootlegging movies and they're selling it. Like my boyfriend had like a dildo fall on his head when he was trying to wall fish in a closet, and then he had to put it back, which is kind of funny. Because you got to put it back where you found it, because they might think you're rifling through their possessions, and then they call your supervisor and they're like, they stole from me. So you have to put it back where you found it.
Oh, I love these stories so much.
Yeah, I want to do a video about them.
You should.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I did one. I worked in an orchard and I worked at Goodwill, and I've got 2 videos about that coming up. And then I'm going to do the cable one, I think, after I get those 2 uploaded. But yeah, fucking, I've seen some shit, man. Some shit you don't want to see.
I've seen shit.
How can they afford cable? I don't know, man. I go to Section 8 housing all the time. You guys know what Section 8 is, right?
No.
It's the projects. It's government housing. So,
but they have cable.
Yeah. We go into Section 8 housing all the time. It's illegal to install TVs, like it, as far as the housing authority, it's legal to install TVs upstairs. Those were always 4-box installs. There are 4 rooms in government housing. So, and they're always walking around with like big ass phones. They got big ass TVs. They got nice ass cars. I'm like, really? I'm busting my ass out here, you know, like my car is a 95. So
that's what we call ghetto rich.
Yeah. So yeah, like they had cable because they could get it. As long as you got a credit check that they'll take, that's all you need. You got credit or somebody else's credit, they run your credit, they'll give you that shit. They don't care.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yep.
Sorry, I toned down the lighting like big time. We're in a whole new world now over here. A whole new world.
But yeah, that's Lamonia just asked like how they have cable, and that's how, because they aren't paying for anything else. Like they can get free internet. They can pay $10 a month for AT&T internet if they show that they have government assistance.
That's why they call it ghetto rich.
Yeah.
All right, girls. To cap off our evening, would it be okay with everyone if we play a short round of the official game of Freaky Girls Live, Bad People? Like the game we played last month, but I only have 4 questions this time. And I promise I won't ask about anyone's genitals.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I feel like it should be a monthly tradition to end our show this way. I think it's a good time. We don't have to. If you guys don't want to, we can say our goodbyes. It's okay.
Can I go to the bathroom first?
Of course you can.
Great. Time to pee now.
Yeah, we can do it super quick.
I have 4. Yeah, I have 4 questions, and then we absolutely have to be off. We absolutely must. How's the townsfolk doing? What's going on, 10 viewers? Love you all. Everyone's loving Lita's weird stories.
Yeah, fucking. I wish I didn't have so many of them.
'Tis true. Victoria, what time do you have to leave tomorrow?
We're leaving. Well, we're going to my aunt's place in Michigan tomorrow, like in the afternoon, and then we're leaving for Florida at like 4 a.m. like Saturday night.
Oh man,
so it's gonna be a long ass drive. It's like a 19-hour drive.
Yeah, it's a pretty good hike. Yeah. It'll be fun though. It'd be a fun like road trip.
Yeah.
Are you stopping anywhere on the way, like to see anything, or?
I don't think so. I think we're just gonna like drive straight there
and just hang out in Florida. How long are you there for? I don't think you told us.
For like a week and a half.
Nice.
Yep.
That'll be fun. You'll have a good time.
Yeah. Like my aunt's moving to a new place, so we're just gonna like help her and just like go shopping and hang out and whatever.
Where's it at? What part of Florida?
It's near Tampa. I think it's just like north of Tampa.
Oh, cool. You'll have fun.
Yeah.
You guys, look how this hat looks like there's no hat and it's like going straight through to my background.
It does look like that.
I kind of like it. Kind of like it a lot.
I hope it's not too hot there because I don't like really hot weather.
It's probably going to be too hot.
I know. I'll just stay inside in the air conditioning. It'll be good.
Go to the beach.
Yeah. She has a pool too, so I'm sure I'll survive.
Oh, yeah. You'll be all right. You'll be okay. You'll make it.
I'm excited to see like the people of Florida. It's not like a thing.
The people of Florida. Kind of. It kind of is.
Do you listen to Dave and Chuck the Freak?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why? Are they talking about the people of Florida?
They have a segment and it's like Florida's effed up. And they always have like stories of like things going on in Florida and it's hilarious.
Well, they're like any weird news story that comes out in the news, like just something fucked up, something totally strange. I swear to God, it's always Florida.
Yeah.
There are crazy people in Florida. I'm not kidding. Not that there's not crazy people everywhere, but I think especially in Florida. Lamonia said go to the Walmart there and you'll see the people of Florida.
I definitely will. I'll report back next month.
Yes, please. Stephen, Victoria is going to Dearborn tomorrow. So you never know. If I'm awake and alive, I could go meet up with Victoria and go shopping at home.
Yeah, in Target.
Oh my God, Target, of course. Holy shit. Oh, are you going to get the moon phase shirt?
I'm going to look for it.
Yeah. It's super, super cute. And the friggin' horoscope one. It's both the same brand. Lita, what are you doing? Oh, she's muted. I feel like she's moved locations.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My phone died. And it gave me no warning whatsoever. So now I'm in my kitchen. So,
oh, you were on your phone?
Yeah. Because I use the laptop to watch the chat, and then I use my phone because it's way clearer. So yeah. And my phone died with it didn't beep or anything. It was in my laptop charging, and then it was nope, I'm gonna die. So there's that.
All right. Why is that camera on your phone so good?
Because it's an S8 Plus. Yeah. So it's a super good camera.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
I know. It's matte and clear. And if it wasn't a pain in the ass to shoot with it, I'd probably do my videos with it, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to edit them and stuff like that. So
that makes sense. It's perfect.
Well, it puts bars and shit on it. I don't understand. So I just use my DSLR. I have nothing to prop you up with.
It's all right.
I'm gonna use a timer.
You're selfieing it up. There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's time to play our favorite game. I promise it's not that offensive. Nobody get upset. And of course, as always, the townsfolk also has to answer. All right. Are you guys ready? We only have 4 questions. There doesn't have to be a winner or loser, but secretly I'll be keeping track. All right. Our first question is, of the 4 of us, who would you call if you needed help burying a dead body? I would honestly call all of you, but I'm just gonna put like my number 1 person. I think that I would call. I don't know.
That's a tough one.
It's very hard because I do feel like I would trust all of you to help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But they have a good logical situation that I wrote down. You guys let me know when you're ready.
I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm not writing it down though because
Okay.
I lost my location. So
All right.
enjoy these pizza boxes.
Sexy.
I know, right? Just some food porn for you, you know. Yeah. I'll just do the
Thank you so much for that.
Talk food to me, baby.
You're gonna start mukbanging now?
Yeah, why not? Everybody else fucking does it, right?
Yeah. All right, we're all ready.
Yeah.
Okay. My answer is Victoria because she lives fairly close to me. So she could get here like in a very quick amount of time. And I feel like she'd be extremely discreet and she is secretly very strong physically. I think she's secretly very strong physically. And she would keep it real on the down low. Not that any of you others wouldn't, but she could drive here in a couple of hours.
Yeah, I can't say I could do that.
I know.
Logic right there.
However, I do trust all of you just in case, just so you know, if you ever get a weird call from me in the middle of the night, that's what it is. All right, who's next?
I'll go. I would choose Lita because she has a lot of experience going to like different people's houses, like scope out a good place to bury the body.
Ooh, that's such a good thought.
Yeah. I approve of that. I totally think about that too. Like,
that's so perfect.
well, I mean, it's true because I'm like, if like, well, it's more like if they were gonna kill me, like, where would they bury me on their property? Like, if I'm gonna get murdered right now, where would I end up?
Oh,
So
God.
it's kind of like that. Like, it's semi worse. It's not me doing the killing. It's like I'm getting murdered. Where am I gonna be? So.
Oh God, that's great. All right. Oh, Lita, you didn't even answer, did you?
No.
Okay.
So I picked 2 because I feel like disposal would be easier with 2 people.
Really thought this
So,
through.
Yeah, I did.
And so quickly too, which is kind of disturbing.
Yep. So I picked you, Laura, and I picked Queenie. Because I think you guys like would make a good team helping me with this.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I feel like Laura has like a no nonsense kind of personality, so she's just gonna get it done. And I feel like Queenie has the same kind of deal, but has an appeal for dead things, so she might be into it. and help it hurry along a little quicker.
I'm that friend, right? With my friends, like they're just like, Queenie, come and help us do crazy weird shit, and I'm like, I'm on it.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. But like, if I'm gonna pick someone, the first person I'd pick would be my husband. He's big, he's strong, he can lift shit. But then I need someone who can help me be like put my thoughts in order because I'm probably just murdered this person, so I'm probably full of craziness. Yes. I need someone like Lita who could be very Queenie, calm down. We're gonna take care of this. It's gonna be okay. I know where we can hide the body. Don't worry. You know, level-headed, very level-headed.
She'd be very calming.
Yes, she'd be very soothing, and I need that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Almost to a fault, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe like too calm.
So Victoria would also be good for that.
Yes. I agree. Like Victoria, like Laura said, everyone would help with this.
Because Laura,
but if I had to pick,
Laura would just enable me. You know, like, well, if you're on a killing spree, you might as well do some more. I mean, come on. I'm like, oh,
I'm not even
damn it.
with that.
You know it's true, Laura. Townsfolk knows.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. The townsfolk. I love the townsfolk's answers too.
Oh, I can't see them. That's such a bummer.
It's okay. I'm gonna read them to you.
Sweet.
John said, "I'd call Lita. She's got the cable truck to move it." Ryan said Queenie because she looks like a 4 non-blondes video with that hat.
Thank you.
How about this? Jamie, my friend, who literally lives 10 minutes down the street from me, said, "Sorry, Laura, I'm calling Queenie." Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
You know a lot about dead things.
Seriously. And our esteemed mayor said he would call Serena because she knows science and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Serena would probably have like an acid bath or something to like dispose of them.
It'd be awesome.
Oh my god, you guys would be amazing / terrible.
Yeah, it would be terrifying.
That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Okay, are we ready for the next question?
Yeah.
All right. If we were all characters in a horror movie, who would get killed first?
Oh.
That's so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I do not even have a good answer for this. I got to think about it for a second. All right. I think I have my answer, though.
That's tough. I feel like we should all be the final girls, but that's not possible.
Well, obviously, we would be.
I would say me because I'd do something stupid. You know, like,
Queenie, I'm really glad you said that because I also picked you.
And he's just like, all right, fist bump, sure. You know, this bitch is drunk. Fuck you.
I wrote down Queenie because I feel like you would be so bold.
I would. I'd do something stupid.
You'd be like overconfident, I feel like. Yeah. And so you would die.
Just talk to the killer for 40 minminutes and then he'd finally kill me because I would just be like,
I had to put Queenie in for that one.
You got me, you know.
Got you, girl. Oh my god, Michael Long said I would get killed first. Michael, I want to know why. What about Lita and Vic? Do you guys have answers? Jason said he wouldn't die because he's the killer.
That's the thing.
Good one.
Is like not me. Like I'm not dying. I'm sorry, Victoria.
So Victoria's out.
Yeah, I would be. I'd be like, "Come at me, bro," and then he would come at me.
That's exactly how I feel.
See,
I just don't want to die.
I mean,
okay, wait. So you picked Victoria?
No, I just don't want to be the one that dies. So if it has to be all of us.
So all three of us, just as long as it's not you.
Yeah, she's just gonna throw us under the bus. That's cool.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's harsh.
No, I'll die first. It's fine. I'll take one for the team. That's cool.
Oh my god.
I have this shirt that says "Final Girl" on it. So yeah.
Ooh, you do? Where did you get that? I
proof
want
enough.
it.
T-Villain. I feel like I got it from T-Villain, but yeah, it says final. It says "Final Girl," so yeah, that's me.
I need that so bad. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why.
Jason said Victoria would battle me with head cheese. Vic, what was your answer to that?
Okay, so I chose myself because although in movies, like when someone's like sleeping and they hear a noise and they get up and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go investigate. I'm the opposite of that, and I would just like stay in bed and be like, I didn't hear anything.
Denial. Just pull the covers over.
Yes, seriously, that's what I would do. I would not be very entertaining to watch in a horror movie, by the way. But I feel like I might accidentally like befriend the killer or like trust him, and then that's how I would meet my demise. Or I would eat some bad head cheese.
Oh, wouldn't that be a way to go in a horror movie?
That would
Eat
be
bad
awful.
head cheese. Let's write that down for the movie that we'll eventually film.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's how you're going to die. Okay. Did we all answer? Yes,
Yeah.
we did. Okay. Let's see. Okay. In their lifetime, I feel like this is an easy question. In their lifetime, who's most likely to be committed to an insane asylum? Do we even have to? Only because she gave it away earlier. She's like, I've been there and I know what goes on.
I'm not even gonna try. You guys can pick me. I win.
So 100% Queenie.
Next question.
Okay, let's do this. If it wasn't Queenie, who would it be?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it could be me. I won't say it myself. I won't do it.
Be a hard one.
I can't even. I don't even know.
That's hard.
It is. Okay, I will actually say myself. I feel like Victoria has her shit together. And
Or maybe she has a dark past that we don't know about.
she could. I feel like she could be like silently crazy. Look at her. Look at
Yeah.
her.
Like Psycho.
She could be like undercover psycho. I thought about that. But I feel like she has her shit too much together.
I never trust the quiet ones.
No, I know. I still think it's me.
I think it's you too.
I think Lita's too laid back. Like she's not going anywhere. She's too calm and collected. She's not going anywhere. So I think it's me. And Lita thinks it's me too. So
Yeah.
fantastic. Queenie, I'll be there with you. I'll meet you there, girl.
Yeah. We'll have rooms together. I'll share my cookies with you.
Jason said Lita because she strangled her boss with cable from the work truck.
I did what? I miss this story.
I mean, I've definitely wanted to. I'm really not like that collected of a person. So I probably am crazy. I'm pretty sure I am crazy. But
I like that you're trying to figure it out. What? I don't know.
She's like, wait a minute.
but like, isn't part of insanity like being able to mask it?
Yes.
So there you go.
He's like not even giving a real answer.
That's the thing.
I love
Like,
it.
if you're sane enough to question, you're okay. But if you're not, like people do things when they're crazy because they don't know they're doing them.
Yeah.
Their brain goes,
I'm thinking more of like the sociopathic type of crazy. Like you're fully aware of what you're doing, you just don't have any feelings about it.
Yeah.
That is the terrifying crazy.
Yes, it is. I agree. Okay. Did everyone answer? No.
Oh, I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Lita, but not for like a bad reason or anything. Just because I feel like you live in Georgia, and probably there aren't like a lot of people that would like be cool in Georgia. I don't know. Maybe that's just like a biased opinion.
There's no one cool here.
Okay, like, I feel like maybe like you would kind of misunderstood there. So I feel like maybe they would be like, you know, like a witch hunt, be like, you're different from all of us. We're gonna admit you. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They totally would.
Yeah.
Like if you dress in full black here, like they think you're going to a funeral. And that's like my attire. You know what I mean?
It's like daily.
This would be unacceptable anywhere.
You're rocking the black fit all the time.
Pretty much.
Same. Me too.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know that terms, because my nieces and nephews are like, oh, Laura's wearing the black fit again. Which is just every day I just wear all black.
Yeah. I wore a Wednesday Addams dress and I had a coffin purse and like boots on, and like we went to Firehouse Subs, and like my boyfriend's like, everybody is like wondering if you're like someone died.
Michael just said, well, I'm going to a funeral every day then.
Yeah, for real. I mean, if they saw my house, they would really like question it.
Yeah.
So.
Outside of the month of October, they'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Yep.
I, on the other hand, actually absolutely love your house.
Mm-hmm.
It's my dream, man. It's everything I ever wanted.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
And you guys did an amazing job on your cabinets and stuff, by the way.
Oh.
I know.
Yes.
I love that we're seeing it.
Yeah. Can you believe that he was like, let's paint him black? And I was like, okay. It's like,
Robert, fall in line, Robert.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, I have our last question. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
And by the way, everyone in the chat is talking about how much they dress in black.
That's awesome.
Yep, kindred spirits. All right, last question is, if we were all in prison, who would rise to prison gang leader? I know this. Townsfolk also answer, of course. We want you to participate with us.
Yeah, I think I have my answer.
Mm-hmm.
I do too.
Okay. Queenie, you got yours?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Vic, why don't you go first this time?
So I'm gonna go with Laura. Just because like you're very like leaderly, if that's a word.
It is. And I am.
Yeah. I feel like you'd be very good at like leading people and stuff. So
Thank you so much for voting me as prison gang leader.
yeah, when we go to prison together, you can.
I know. For burying the body
Exactly.
that you drove to Detroit to help me with.
It's a good story now.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I love how this is like a narrative. I also put me.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm too much of a loudmouth. I am extremely leadery. I really am. There's no way I'm not following anyone around the prison. So I'm the prison gang leader, in my opinion. So whoever wants to go next, just shout it out. You chose me as well.
Obviously.
Jason said Laura because she would shank anyone who tried to get her to watch Phantasm. Very nice.
Happy to get caught and go down.
Doc said Victoria.
Ooh.
Sure, she seems mild-mannered, but I bet she would take over in about a day. Ooh, snap, Doc. I love it.
Quiet ones. We're still on
Jamie said the same. She said, I think Victoria, too, for the same reason. Ooh, I like that. Lita, what was your answer?
I said you.
Thank you guys so much. I will be honored someday to be your prison gang leader. Honored. Absolutely honored.
Burying bodies together.
I think you're just going to get it done.
Yep.
Thank you. It's actually a really nice compliment. In prison. Oh my god, I love these. It's officially the official game of Freaky Girls Live. We'll do a few questions every month. I think it's something fun to look forward to, guys.
Yeah, they are fun.
Mm-hmm. It's a good way to send us off for the night. And we've already stayed on way longer than we said we were going to.
I know.
But that's what happens every month, isn't it? We're always like, we can't stay on that late tonight, but we always stay on that late. So, anyways, so as we're leaving, I just wanted to say to everyone, all of our viewers right now, anyone who's watching us on replay, we've been here for a year, and I think that's amazing. I'm super excited every month to be on and talk about the shit we talk about. I love that we have a following, even though we're not super organized or even good at letting you know when we're going to be on.
Yeah.
Like, we still have people who want to come and talk to us every month, and I think that's awesome. And special shout out to Lita, because she and I have had 13 episodes together now. We have never missed one.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
I love you, Lita, so much.
I know, it's so fun. I look forward to doing it, even though I'm like dead fucking tired. Yeah, and I just, like you said, I'm so thankful for everybody that puts up with our bullshit. Because we have it. We have baggage that comes with this stream, like sound problems, technical difficulties, we're late, fucking, we do a weather forecast, which...
Like, who knew? How did that even start? We have no idea.
Yeah, no, it just happened, and now it's like a thing, and people like want to hear it, which is like completely random. Like, how is that even a thing for a horror live stream? You know what I mean? Also, that it's like a bunch of chicks talking about horror, which is kind of unheard of, I'd say. I mean, they're out there, there are other live streams that are girls talking about horror, but you don't see them very often.
It's not
few and far between. Yeah, especially those that voice that they like it, because it's kind of like a stigma thing. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't like it. You're a fucking girl.
Fuck
whatever.
You.
Yeah. So
chicks and a werewolf.
Yeah.
No other show can claim to have a werewolf on it.
Right.
True.
Okay.
So, yeah, like, thank you for hanging in with us for a whole year. We're still here. We're going to be here. We're going to continue the show. We're not going to, like, go anywhere. It's going to happen. That's why we upload every month, because this is what we can handle, and then we know that's what we can handle. It's easy for everybody.
And it's so much fun.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. And thanks for everybody that supports my promos and stuff like that. I really appreciate that.
Oh my god. Lita's our fucking hero with her promos.
You with the fucking cheeks full, covered in blood. I was like, oh my god.
That was the absolute best. So good.
Yeah, I appreciate
that. I can't thank everyone enough. Everyone here, everyone in the townsfolk, everyone, our mayor, I think Michael Long has been here since the first episode. I don't think he's ever missed one, honestly. Just we have dedicated fans, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. And cheers to another year, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers to everyone. Cheers, and thank you for Victoria and Queenie for joining us a few months ago.
Thanks for welcoming us new freaky girls into the stream.
Of course. It's night, like it's fun to have new people, and everyone's embraced you guys, and you've brought new viewers in, which is awesome too. So
yeah,
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely good. It's definitely good to have you guys here. I'm excited that like it's working out. You never know. You know what I mean? You just don't know when you throw people into the mix. You're just like, what's gonna happen? But it's like it fucking clicks so easy. So that's amazing. I really love that. I love that it's still working, even though like there's other people that were here. You guys are here now.
Mm-hmm.
So
that happens with shows, though. People, go in and out sometimes.
Oh yeah, and just to make it clear, we've never had a falling out with anyone or anything like that. I know there's drama with different things and whatever. We've never had drama. The only reason anyone has had to leave is because of just changes in life situations. All of us are still really good friends. Everyone who's been here from the beginning, we all still talk. We're all really good friends. But things change here and there and along the way, and we just adapt. And I think we've done a pretty good job. And I love all of our new and old freaky girls, all of them, so much.
Yeah, I think we have a good thing, and I'm just glad everybody stuck around for it.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. I totally agree. So yeah, it just, does anyone have any closing statements to say before we go?
I have something to say.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so in honor of the movie Ginger Snaps, when all of us freaky girls meet up, I think we should totally take some pictures of us in like the death scenes in the movie.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
That would be so epic. Okay with it.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm a photographer, guys. I'll get it done.
Sweet.
I totally have it. Thank you. Love that suggestion.
This is okay.
Oh my god.
I'll just do it myself anyway. I mean, come on.
I know. Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So go ahead, Lita.
I mean, I'm down for that. Like I do that shit to myself every month. So there's no way I'd say no.
No, there's no way I would say no.
No. You know what I can do. I'll paint us up all pretty.
Oh my god, you can be our makeup artist. I forgot.
Oh, makeup artist is a very strong term.
Oh, shut up. Has anyone watched her tutorials and shit? It's fucking amazing.
Yes.
Don't fuck around. Yeah. Don't fuck around, Queenie. That's such bullshit.
Not allowed.
All right, guys. Yes. Dino, yes, thanks for being in here, Dino. Thanks for everyone in the townsfolk. Thank you to our esteemed mayor, to our treasurer, to the president of our fan club. Don't worry, guys. I'm coming up with titles for all of you. Love you all, and we are going to say goodnight. We are, as always, overdue. We always go past time. But that's the fun of it. And we're always late, and we always go a little over. All right, guys. So love you. We'll be here for another year. So we can't wait to keep chatting with you guys. And we love you all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Kisses.